Hello.
No, we changed stuff up so we don't have music playing for the starting soon right now.
We didn't mean to do that. I just forgot to add it. Who is that?
Goliath.
Yeah, sorry, Goliath. We forgot to add it in because I was editing everything.
To notice. Yeah.
So I wanted to make it go by really fast today. How are you today?
Good.
I just gotta say, I really appreciate that you're always here, Goliath. It's nice.
Mm-hmm. It is really nice.
Mm-hmm. I feel like if you were like going to perform at a concert and there's that one fan who's always in the front row, like, woo!
Is the sound okay? I can't check on my phone because it's controlling the sound. Did you guys pull it up on your phone?
I don't believe in phones.
Well, I don't want to do an echo.
It's just for a split second. You could even have it like really minimal. I just want to hear if
He says audio's working. Can you hear the music in the background?
Can you hear the sound behind me? Or do I need to turn it up?
Sounds good.
Okay, cool.
I can see it adjusting on there, so that's nice.
Okay, nice. Well, because I always assume that when it says like there's sound being picked up, it's just my computer fan.
Yeah. But no, it's like jumping with the trumpet sound.
Did you hear it? Oh,
That's an
ad.
I'm not subscribed to us.
Okay.
Oh, LambFam71.
Hi.
Sound is good, and yes, I hear the music. Hi!
Hi! Okay, cool. It's our first time trying it. We're using, Sirenscape? Sirenscape?
Siren, like a,
Yeah.
But it's not spelled that way.
Well, it's the mythical siren.
It's not spelled that way either.
It's not spelled that way.
I know, but it's just I'm saying that you were wrong.
Yeah. And so we're trying that out, and I think it's really, really fun.
Yeah, it's...
Okay, cool,
Can
cool.
I see how my hair looks?
Your hair looks great.
So...
Alright, so there's like a 2-second delay.
Here, turn the volume down now, Josh.
We're good. Turn off
Alright,
the
we're
light.
good.
So, and you guys can just set it down if you want to see yourselves. So today, we're starting a new campaign, and that campaign is Pulp Cthulhu, A Cold Fire Within. So Pulp Cthulhu is a system by Chaosium, and it is like the sister system for Call of Cthulhu. The difference is, in Call of Cthulhu, you're kind of just like a regular Joe who gets thrown into like a crazy situation. You find yourself in these weird Cthulhu mythos areas. And in Pulp Cthulhu, it's more of the vibe of like an Indiana Jones, The Mummy, like that type, where you kind of, you go looking for that adventure. You're a little more prepared for it, if that makes sense. And this one is A Cold Fire Within. Let me hold up the book so you can see. We're doing a pre-written campaign from Chaosium, so if you like it, you can always get it from Chaosium and run it for your group of players.
Not a sponsor.
We're not being sponsored, but I really like Chaosium.
Maybe someday.
Can you see it, Ari?
It's a little bright, but yes.
Yeah, you can see
That's
just
better.
fine.
See?
It's bright as the sun!
Stop talking about the sun! It's...
What is that a quote from?
The Office.
Office.
They've been watching a lot of Office.
We actually finished it like a week ago.
I thought you were quoting
Mazel
Bluey.
No one in Bluey yells, "Shut up about the sun!"
Yeah, well, not shut up, but can't talk about the sun like that.
But yeah, we're excited to start this game.
Yeah.
I think it'll be really fun. So, we can actually go ahead and get started unless, do any of you guys have any character questions, anything we need to elaborate before we jump in?
I don't think so.
You guys all feel confident?
Computer question.
Yes.
How long should I leave the logo up versus the chat versus the map?
Just whenever you want.
Just whatever. Okay.
Yeah, so right now switch it to chat.
I'll
Just do it
do
whenever
that.
you want.
I'm having fun.
Yeah. There's not like a every 30
Doesn't take
seconds.
much to entertain Hari.
Yeah. And then the chat. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started. So this campaign begins at the opened mind group gathering at the oak-lined parlor of the venerable, I think that's the word, Mr. Bellows.
Venerable?
Venerable.
Is he old?
I read a lot and I couldn't figure out how to spell
Is
it.
he
like,
old
say
or is he
any
like
of
a vermin?
I thought
He's a
venerable
vermin.
meant that he was
He's a
like
vermin.
No,
Okay.
he's old.
generous.
Well, venerable I thought meant of good repute. I didn't think it had anything to do with age.
I always thought it had a connotation of
Someone
that.
look
So
up
none
the
of us
word.
know. So the parlor of the old, good-hearted, reputable Mr. Bellows.
Alright, there you go.
So, for everyone here, they would know the Open Mind Group is a hero organization. Its members explore a variety of esoteric topics and congenially debate them. Their interests make them eager and perhaps ambitious in the areas of strange phenomena and the powers of the human mind and body. It is also a social club for open-minded individuals and those who can't leave their dogmas at the door, or at least respectfully rein them in, are given polite admonishments, or they find the door forever closed to them. So it's a very open-minded group of people.
The Open Mind Group?
Yep, the Open Mind Group, who all come together to discuss sometimes the paranormal, but more specifically, the powers of the human mind. Some of them may claim to have some kind of ESP or psychic abilities. Some people study them. It's basically an occult club from the 1920s.
30s.
Yeah, but it's from it started in like the 1918.
So,
In
still not the 20s.
Yeah, but the only full decade was the 20s. Hi, my name's Nicole, and my players come at me constantly.
Not you yet.
I've been good so far.
Okay,
So far.
you all find yourself in the Open Mind Group. You're currently at the parlor of Mr. Bellows, sharing some drinks, chatting with friends. You all paid your dues for the club this month, able to enter in. There is someone kind of standing at the doorway, making sure people have paid who enter, that no one ill-tempered tries to enter the club. And all of you are together near a table, some books around you, having drinks and chatting. Why don't we go around and you each describe your characters and then kind of say what you're doing right now while you're in the club. We will start with Logan, who is playing... Help me.
Do you want me to,
Artorias.
do you want me to do the full thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
Today I don the mask of Artorias Magnifico, performer extraordinaire, no mere illusionist. I am the most mighty mage this side of the Mississippi. I have not quite gotten international acclaim yet, but we are working on that. At this point in the evening, I'm enjoying a nice cigar and a gimlet of brandy.
Okay. And what is your characters, your investigators? Well, I think in Pulp
Hero.
Cthulhu, yeah, they're heroes. What is your hero's occupation? What do you look like?
Before you sits a man of older age. Distinguishments reigns across his face, almost as large as his giant poofy mustache, which he keeps very well maintained. He is a performer, a magician of the stage, and took up the craft before he discovered that he himself possesses some, let's just say, real talent.
I'm imagining your character has a turban for some reason.
I can!
Well, it's just like a style choice of like a magician, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Especially one with telekinesis.
And a Magnifico in
Yeah.
your name? I could see that.
You don't have to. I imagine that.
You know, the sad thing is I can actually get you a picture of me wearing exactly what you're thinking.
It's
That's
great.
easy.
Ali Hakim in Oklahoma was a very fun time.
Okay, let's go to Ari now.
I'm playing Camille Davies. So I am a very neat-looking and very bookish. She almost always has a book with her. She wears glasses and she has a short bob black hair and is very pale with freckles. And you would find her right now probably sitting next to this one while he's drinking and reading a book and kind of scribbling stuff in another book, just comparing notes to what she already has.
Okay, so she's kind of... Are you drinking? Are you partaking in any of
Yeah,
that?
she has a drink.
Wait, while you're just jotting down notes from
Yeah.
different books? What is the book you're reading about?
Strange phenomena in the 1800s in London.
Okay.
Victorian.
Yeah, it's just interesting to her.
Okay, and what was your character doing, you had said? Just drinking?
Smoking a cigar, drinking.
Okay, we're gonna now loop over to Josh. Go ahead and describe your character and what he is doing.
So, the man sitting before you is Babyface Joe Anderson. I started out my life as a simple mechanic. I knew how to fix things. I had an uncanny knack for figuring out what makes things tick. I worked really hard for my education. It didn't come naturally to me, but I made it through. And it made me real good with numbers, you see. And some of the cars that I was fixing, well, they ended up being for very powerful people. And those powerful people liked my talents and brought me into their families. So now, after being put in charge of some people of my own, just a small group, but they're a good bunch, I like to do what I can as an entrepreneur and logistical expert to help enrich my local community. As far as what I'm doing here at the bar, or at the Open Mind Club, I like hearing all the I like hearing all the diverse ideologies that people have to offer, as well as all the information that I'm able to obtain about the workings that are going on in my hometown. As for what I'm doing right now, I think that I would probably be sitting next to Charles, because Charles hasn't been accounted for and I can rope him in. And I'd be explaining my theory that the only reason that they ended Prohibition wasn't to get rid of the crime, it wasn't to stop the violence or anything like that, it wasn't even the people's voices. It was so that the government could be the one controlling the flow and the supply.
Should I introduce myself now?
Yes. Yeah, you are the last person.
Okay. So I'd probably be agreeing with you. So we'd be in agreement and talking about the different ways of the government, like conspiracies of the government controlling the flow of alcohol. And I didn't even go as far as to say even the control of drugs in general.
Oh, absolutely.
But I'm Charles. I'm a homely looking man. I've got a button nose, thick spectacles. Opposite of you, where you got a lot of your hard-earned learning, I don't have a lot of hard-earned learning, but I can learn pretty easily. And I've been a member of the, remind me of the...
Open Mind Group?
No, the...
Slater Institute?
Slater Institute, as basically a test subject, more or less.
Not like test subject.
Yeah.
So that's just part of Charles's backstory. Is you have gone. The Slater Institute is an institute for parapsychological studies, and since you are a parapsychologist, you went there and learned more about the studies and probably entered into a couple of them where you practiced and learned a little bit more about your own ESP, which is
clairvoyance. So I'm a little clairvoyant. Which I've been practicing more and more of. But yeah, I'm a parapsychologist, which is basically modern day pseudoscience. But I'm trying to make it a real science and trying to help bring that to the real world as much as I can.
okay.
I also just realized I never actually gave a physical description. So, Babyface Joe Anderson lives up to his nickname. He looks a lot younger than he is, being 32 years old, but probably looking in his lower 20s. Very clean-shaven face, very well-maintained, thick head of hair, blonde hair, green eyes. He's got a decent build on him, but the main thing that stands out about him is how tall he is. He's around 6'4".
Ooh, very tall.
Very tall.
Okay. And are you guys all know each other? You're all sitting around like the same area? Are you guys interacting at all, chatting? Anything you want to talk about?
We're discussing conspiracies.
So how did your last performance go?
Oh, it was absolutely fantastic. I had them eating out of the palm of my hands. I tell you, even Barrymore in his prime did not have such command over the audience. It was a spectacle for the ages, and soon, they will be the first to ring my name upon the streets as I take over this country's entertainment, if that's what you so wish to call it.
Just be glad you got a power that you can benefit financially from.
I am appalled, sir, that you would suggest I would use my telekinetic abilities to, say, cheat in a game of dice, make sure that it always lands on a 2 or a 3.
I meant to entertain the
The fact
masses.
that you're bringing this up means maybe have you done that?
Yeah.
Wait, you mean to tell me that ain't no business for seeing into the future?
If people believe in it, sure.
Wait, hold on. You're telling
Go to
me...
any psychic on the street. You think they're living big?
Ah, that's fair.
You don't use it for betting?
For what?
For betting, like
Yeah, wait.
Horse race betting?
They're teasing that
betting.
word.
betting. What did
I
you
heard
think I said?
I heard betting.
No.
I'm like, oh no, I would never. I am not that kind of man.
Okay, no, betting.
You know just what to say, right?
It doesn't
Actually.
Unfortunately, it can't be that precise. It's more vague. So that's what I mean.
Well, it was a good idea nonetheless.
Yeah,
Could you
I
give
wish.
us... Could you break off a piece of that for us?
Sure, what do you want to know about? As I start shuffling my tarot deck.
Let's see. A specific question.
Or vague.
Alright, I want to be on the move. I want intrigue and excitement in my life. When will that come for me?
Actually, I'd rather it be dice. It's me a bit more as I'm
You're
rolling
like, I
dice.
put the tarot card away.
Yeah. I probably do have a deck of tarot cards, but I think like sheep
Okay.
knuckles or something.
Go ahead. What do you do to use your powers? Do you just, is it like, do you have to focus? Are you just...
Yeah, I have to, like, I have a cup and everything in a bowl,
Okay.
and it's like a wooden bowl that looks all like occultish and
like
everything.
bones in it?
And,
You know,
yeah, I've got
little
like
bird bones?
the sheep knuckles, I think
Okay.
they used, and then I roll it and I failed. So I'll make up some like bullshit thing of how like your life sees many intrigue in the coming future.
Or you could say
Excitement.
you see a simple life. Not that much excitement, not much happening.
But I want him to be happy about it. So like I
But that's
could read
what
the
you
dice.
see. So then what do you that's what you see.
I would lie.
And then what do you say?
I would lie.
You would lie for me?
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
I would lie because I know what he wants.
Yeah. I was
yeah.
saying that.
And I will lie to you too.
So now say
Yeah.
what you want to say.
So,
now.
Actually, you know what? I just thought of something, and I'll pay you for it too if you're having a hard time making money out of it.
Well, no, that's not what I meant. I was just saying like you should be glad that he has.
I know, but I know your powers are the real deal. So let me ask you this: one of the other bosses over there has this fellow named Jimmy the Rat, and he thinks that he's been spreading some tales around town.
All right,
Can you tell
Jimmy
me if
the
he's
Rat?
guilty?
Is Jimmy the Rat being a rat?
Yeah.
Jimmy the Rat. Yeah, wow. Just guessing on his name.
You're like, yes.
I don't even need to roll the dice.
Okay.
Barely a fail.
He's a very
Fine.
honest. You
No,
know that he's an
what
honest man.
what I can do though, because this is Pulp, is I can spend a little bit of luck
Okay.
to No, I don't want to spend that much luck though. on a nothing roll.
Yeah.
He should be investigated further, and you should look into his friends and what they say.
Oh,
Check out his
gotcha.
close ones.
Take care of the people close to him.
Yeah,
I see.
yeah, exactly.
So,
Well, not well. I don't know what take
I'll
care
make
means.
sure that gets taken care of.
I got one for you.
God, what have I done?
And then you just fail.
what do you got?
Is
Start shaking the cup.
is
I have a cup.
Taylor-
What's the
Is
question?
Taylor McClintock down the street gonna ask me to go swing dancing at any point in the next couple weeks?
Taylor McClintock
Waiting and
down the
dropping hints
street.
forever.
Does she like this sweet E? Hey, critical.
Hey!
So,
Critical?
yeah. Well, extreme. Sorry, extreme.
Oh, extreme. I was like,
Boy
critical.
questions for the win.
Okay. No.
Oh!
But not for lack of wanting. And that's all you know.
It seems he might have another sweetie he has his eyes on.
I just want to clarify. I didn't say
I
that.
know. That's how I would interpret
Okay.
All the decent ones are taken.
We're all single
Excuse
here.
you.
I'm not. I'm married.
Oh, good for you, Chuck.
What?
Yeah,
You're a
What?
little rough around the edges.
Camilla
literally
knows
babyface.
Charles' wife, too.
Yeah, but I also know what he does for work, and that's
No,
kinda
it's my
scary.
wife. You know my wife.
Oh yeah.
She was saying, I'm not saying anything bad about you,
No, I'm trying to
Babyface,
explain
but-
my reasoning.
but you intimidate me, basically.
Intimidate me a
No,
little
I
bit.
get it, Camilla.
And
you're
you're
not
old
exactly
for
my
me.
type of dame either.
There.
I'm probably
But
also-
you know Charles's wife.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You guys had clarified that before in the past. So, as you guys are all discussing, as you're rolling dice, you guys are laughing, having drinks, almost like you're betting, but you're not. But it's that
yeah.
kind of vibe. You guys hear a commotion happening over by the door. And you see
we've got it.
someone...
I don't.
You see someone who looks like they're trying to come into the club, and they're holding a crumpled paper in their hand. And the man at the door who's standing up is saying, "You did not pay your dues this month, Melody. You cannot come in. I'm so sorry." And you all recognize her as Melody Sterling, who has been a longtime member of the Open Mind Group with her husband, Brendan Sterling. Melody is smartly dressed, and she has curly auburn hair, but it looks slightly messy, like it's kind of falling out in certain places, and she doesn't look as well kempt as she typically is. You hear her speaking to the guard, like a bouncer, like a 1930s bouncer, and she's saying, "Please, I just have to ask a couple questions. I can't find Brendan. And you hear him saying, "I'm so sorry. I can tell people, but I cannot let you in." And you hear this happening.
How well would we know Melody?
Melody's a longtime member of the Open Mind Group, along with her husband, Brendan. And you guys would have talked to them multiple times in the past. Some of you may even have hung out with them outside of the club. Her husband is a dentist, so even though it is during the Depression, they are very well off at this time because people still need dentists.
And what are the dues?
Yeah.
The dues are normally around, it's not a crazy amount of money,
But it's the Great Depression.
yeah, it's a lower amount, probably around, I'm trying to mentally change it from current money.
Divided by 30.
Yeah, so it's probably like, it's $5 a month?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, it's like $5 a month.
Okay, I'm just gonna walk over to the bouncer then, because that's way below my spending level, and I'm gonna drop a tenner in his hand and say, "Hey, Melody and her husband are still welcome guests here."
And he'll turn to you and he says, "I understand. It's part of the Open Mind Group's policy. I'm not allowed to let anyone in unless they paid the dues. I don't want to take a bribe for this."
No, I'm paying their dues.
Oh, it needs to be paid up at the front. But
Oh.
I can allow her in right now if you swear to me you're going to pay it.
I'll walk over there right now. You know me.
I know,
I'm
I
an
know.
honest man.
I know,
Start
baby.
beating him up. Like,
You're like, roll intimidation? I know, babyface. I'm not trying to cause any problems. It's my job. I gotta work. It is what it is. Melody turns to you, and you can see that her eyes are slightly watery, as if she's like, that turning point of crying. And she says, "Thank you so much, Joe." Right, Joe? Yeah. Joe, thanks.
I got you, Melody. Why don't you go and talk with the folks, and I'll go up there and settle your debts.
Oh, thank you. Have you, before you leave, have you seen Brendan? And you notice the paper in her hand is a photo of him that she's holding.
but we know what he looks like.
Yeah, but it looks like she's desperately trying to find someone who knows where he is.
So she's less trying to get back into the club and more just trying to ask if we've seen him.
Yes.
Okay.
Have you seen him at all?
Have I?
No.
Okay. I haven't, but tell you what, I'll put the word out to my boys, and we'll see if we can find out where he's at.
Okay, he's been missing for a couple days now, and I don't know what to do, and all the money in our account is gone, and I have no idea where he is, and no one's helping, and she starts to kind of break down.
Hey, it's okay, man. Go ahead, ask around the bar. Here, I slip her $3 and say, get yourself a drink, calm the nerves, talk to the people around the club, okay?
Okay, thanks. And she kind of like leans over and gives you like a quick hug, not like a big,
Ooh,
but like
ooh, what are they
but
doing?
like a quick like thanks. And then she turns and starts walking around, and she immediately kind of walks over to the while you are running over to go pay her get her dues settled up. She turns and starts walking up to just everyone in the club, asking like, "Have you seen Brendan? Do you have any idea where he is?" And it doesn't take her long to get to your table as well. Where she continues to ask the same question.
Sterling, is everything all right?
Oh, Charles. No, it's not. I haven't been able to find Brendan anywhere.
When was the last time you saw him?
Well, so just so you guys know, today is Wednesday, May 8th, 1935. The last time I saw him was Thursday night on May 2nd.
It was almost a week ago.
He came home after I'd already gone to bed. He came home real late.
Did you say March or May?
May. I woke up when he came in and I asked him where he'd been, and he apologized for coming in late and said something about meeting with friends and he was gonna go camping with them over the weekend. I was half asleep, so I didn't really think much of it, but I guess he went camping and he never came back. But he's never even gone camping before.
Did he say where?
No. He didn't tell me with who or with... He didn't give me any of that information.
I don't suppose he took your automobile?
We only have one, but he didn't take it. I guess his friends came and picked him up.
Did he say which friends?
No, I just said I don't know who he went with or where he went. I just don't know what to do. On Monday morning, he hadn't even returned home, and I went to the bank to try and withdraw some cash, to run some errands, and the entire account was wiped out. And that's not like him. I even went to the police, and you kind of come back at this moment, Joe, and you hear like the end of her tale. I went to the police and I talked to them, and they keep accusing him of probably just hooking up with some other lady and leaving, but I know Brendan, he would not do that.
Can't trust the police as far as you can throw them. And with the shape there and nowadays, that's not very far.
Yeah. But I have no idea where he is. I've been asking everyone. I've been looking everywhere.
I can attempt to ask the dice if you'd like, if you wouldn't be offended.
No, of course.
All right,
Maybe
so,
they'll have some kind of guidance.
since this is an actual thing,
Yeah.
I have to
You're
spend
like, let
magic
me
points.
now real try.
Yeah.
Camille, what is your gift?
I don't.
She doesn't have one.
Oh,
I
okay.
have a photographic memory.
Oh, wow.
That's I got that, and
So I
I can
spent
read things
5
really
magic
fast.
points.
That's really nice.
Yeah, I didn't pick any magical
one second.
stuff.
Okay. So you spent 5 magic points, and
I failed,
okay,
but I can push it for 5 more magic points.
you can push it at the risk of
I forget what it said for what happens if you fail to push.
well, I can come up with
Yeah,
whatever
you can
I
come up-
want
yeah.
because I control you all. No, I'm just kidding.
She's the
Like
That's-
puppets.
What a healthy table dynamic.
No, I'm just kidding. You can
I will
attempt to
submit it.
push, but when you push in matters of the unknown, there are always opportunity for someone else to pick up on it, if that makes sense.
Okay, yeah. It does cost 5 points either way to push it, whether or not.
Are you pushing?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Oh! It's a critical, but an extreme. Can I mark it?
Yeah, mark it.
Heyo.
Okay, an extreme. Okay. And
That's so even.
what question are you specifically going for?
Where is her husband?
Where is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
And is he safe?
As you focus, you see visions of Brendan. And they seem to be, because it was an extreme, correct?
Yeah.
Because it was an extreme, you see that there's almost a
critical.
barrier, something stopping you from seeing the full picture of where he is, but you're able to, even for a moment, kind of separate that barrier and get just the briefest blimp of where he is.
Mm-hmm.
You see him standing with a pink crystal necklace. He looks confused, and he's laying on the ground, looking defeated as he's kind of like scraping at a wall. You see him wearing clothes that you've never seen before, almost like this weird robe garb. And you notice as you look, as it kind of pans out, he's somewhere that looks like nothing you've ever heard or seen of before. The environment doesn't look the same. The people around him don't look like people. And it almost seems like he's in a different world. And as it pans out, you see multiple other people in the same outfits as him,
garb?
looking still defeated, as it backs out of a prison-like chamber
say, is it
back
like a
into
prison?
your mind. But you see that you were able to
He's in
peek into it for a split second before it closed and something pushed you out of it. You also know that it sounds insane.
Yeah. There's some psychic barrier protecting him. Or not protecting him, but blocking me out. But I was able to get a glimpse of him. It looks like he's in prison somewhere. He's wearing strange robes and a pink necklace, you said?
Like a stone. Like pink stone.
A pink stoned necklace. In some sort of otherworldly prison. And I'll be like sweating too.
She'll like look at you.
Like I'm in it.
And her eyes will begin to tear up again.
I'm sorry.
And then she'll say like, Are you being
I'm
real
not
or are
making
you
you-
making fun of me?
I can't make this up. You know this.
I know, but I don't.
I've never seen anything like that before.
But why would he? How could this have happened?
I don't know. Do you recognize... I'll do a quick sketch. I don't have any art craft, so like it wouldn't be a very good sketch.
Little stick figures. Do you recognize this stick figure?
Kind of the necklace, though, is what I want to...
I've never seen that before in my life.
You know, we have some very gifted people in this establishment. Was your husband, did he have a talent?
No. We came here because, we're just open-minded. We like the social aspect of the club. We like to talk to everyone, and we're interested in that parapsychology and wondering what could happen, but we couldn't.
Should I actually do a sanity check for what I saw?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
We couldn't we can't move things, and I can't see things.
Oh,
That's
that's
good.
really... I thought that was a 90.
Oh.
I passed.
1. Takes 1 sanity. If that's really where he is, you have to help me. Do you guys know anyone who could help me out, or could you maybe look in a couple places?
We can definitely do some research.
Okay, I mean,
He definitely was not camping.
I can give you his you guys are free to search our house, the study. I can give you his office, the dental key.
It sounds like this is something he was probably trying to keep from you.
But maybe it's in his study, or
That's what I was gonna say. So
I don't-
anywhere you don't think he'd want you to be.
What about any of his friends outside the club?
Careful with your hand blocking that camera.
Oh.
You're like,
I was actually... I'm trying to bat away this fly.
oh, I know. There's a fly in
Yeah, there's a
here
big
trying
fly.
to destroy everything and ruin our fun.
It's the 30s. There's flies.
It's...
As opposed to now, where there are none.
Or
They died in the fly wars.
the fly. The 1940 fly war.
Flowers!
Anyway.
God, if I had a psychic ability that was just kill pests, oh god. I'd walk into Africa first and become a hero. It's like mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes, locusts. I don't think so.
Okay, to answer your question, she looks at you and says, I don't really know about a lot of friends that he had, but
He was a dentist.
he was seeing he was going to a hypnotist. That was kind of a common occurrence. Ferdinand Argus, he started in January. His whole thing is supposed to be he unlocks your memories of your past lives, reincarnation. And
Ferdinand Argus.
yeah, and Brendan said it was helping him, but I'm not really convinced it was. I mean,
Helping
it's
him to do what?
just unlock past potential. Do any of you go to therapy?
Therapy.
This is the
Therapy
third.
for crazy people.
Hypnotist.
Yeah, that's why we go to a hypnotist.
Are you accusing us of being mentally deranged?
No.
By the way, this does not represent our true and real feelings about therapy
in
or
real
mental
life,
health.
I go
Therapy
to
is
therapy.
great for a lot of
Therapy's
people.
good.
Even if you don't have anything wrong, it can just be nice to talk to
In
someone.
the 1930s, it was not seen that way.
No.
It's a kind of a, it helps you unlock your past potential. Well, you all know the theory, the open mind group. It's the theory of the group that if you have psychic abilities, if you are able to tap into your ESP, that you must have come from like an ancient race of people. Mm-hmm. There's a certain group of people who are able to do that. And he was hoping to figure out if he had powers, he needed to learn about his old lives. I don't think this Ferdinand guy was real, though. There was something just offsetting about it.
They ruined the name of parapsychologist.
I think that he was a huckster, and he was trying to prey on people who want to feel important.
Anything for a cheap buck.
Yeah.
I'm just so sorry that you were hoodwinked. Ambushed.
I went like once to kind of see what it was about, but nothing happens, if that makes sense.
Now we had
That makes
hypnotists
complete
once
sense.
to interrogate someone who we thought was misrepresenting his business, and we of course wanted honesty. And I tell you, they ain't nothing but hogwash.
Mm-hmm. And she kind of pauses, and you can tell it looks like she's holding a little bit back. And then she says, we also, I asked him to quit seeing Mr. Brendan. I asked Brendan to quit seeing Mr. Argus. He was spending too much money on the infatuation, and with everything going on right now, I just wanted to try and get us to save a little more. And he said he was going to, but he never did. And Ferdinand also convinced him to go to a couple meetings with the League of Forgotten Men, and she kind of whispers that.
Oh man, if I ever heard anything,
League?
it sounds like a scam.
Yeah, I have to look into that one. League of Forgotten Men.
That might be a place to start then.
Well, yeah. And you guys don't know a lot about the League of Forgotten Men.
Yeah,
You guys probably haven't really heard of it yet, or if you have, you've heard of it in like quick passing. But it's you don't really know
We're
that
already
much
part
about
of the
it.
open mind group.
We don't need another club.
We've got our club.
But he went to that a couple of times. New clients maybe, but it wasn't a good fit.
Perfect teeth?
No, too political. They were too political. They were really into fascism.
Ooh.
Oh, I see.
And
That's on the up and up, I heard.
And that's basically all they wanted to talk about. A little aggressive. It wasn't my cup of tea. I didn't really like it.
I gotta say, I've heard about this hip new political system where corporations actually control everything, and the government
As
ain't
if they
having
don't
nothing
already.
to do with that. You know as well as I do that the government is muscling their way in with everything.
Yep.
Oh, and the worst part, when we went to the League of Forgotten Men group, that old Leopold Fontanelli was there. Oh,
That rapscallion!
Leopold Fontanelli.
you actually
That
all
is a
recognize
name.
the name.
Is he a rapscallion?
You guys
No.
recognize the name Leopold Fontanelli
Yes.
as someone who probably about a year ago used to come to the open mind group meetings.
Traitor.
Fontanelli was acquainted with a couple of other members in the group, but he was extremely arrogant and combative, and he was asked to leave, and it was a very aggressive situation when he was asked to leave after fighting with some of the other members.
Ugh.
You guys would have remembered this, and probably had just a bad taste in your mouth about him.
Ew.
Yeah. Obviously someone who's closed-minded enough to get knocked out of the open
open
mind
mind.
group, you're probably like,
Yeah.
So you guys would recognize that. So she tells you, Fontanelli was there.
Leopold Fontanelli.
He found a new club, apparently.
Ugh.
Well, if any of us could stomach being around such scum, that's maybe a way into. I'm not looking at you. That's just how my glasses look, and there's a camera right here that I'm talking into vis-a-vis the office.
No, it's alright, Adi, I know.
Control, bro.
I got
This guy.
I have
That was my turn.
a way with tougher clientele. There's some tough business negotiations I have to go through on a regular basis, after all.
I really must follow you around more often.
Well, you're welcome to if you're willing to join one more club.
And you said this Mr. Argus was in the club or was attempting to join the club?
He was in it.
He was in it.
He was the reason that my Brendan went. I already went there to see if any of them knew where he was. I spoke to what was his name? Ross? Ross,
Gallagher?
Seabrook?
This is a name I should write down.
If you want to. I'm not telling you anything. Ross Seabrook, he said that he didn't know about any camping trip and he hadn't seen Brendan.
I feel like we got some very good places to start here.
Yeah.
Lulu, come here. And bounding from behind the bar will be a very small, very adorable young pug,
Okay.
Lulu. And she'll jump up into my lap because there's some dog food and a water bowl behind the bar that's set up for her.
Okay.
Yeah, she just wanders around and meets the people, but
Okay. The pug jumps into your lap.
that's my girl.
Josh is now playing two characters.
Poor pugs that can't breathe. They're like,
And
I always feel so
They were a
bad.
bit more healthy back then.
Yeah.
This
But-
was 100 years of inbreeding.
I found her when a person that we were having meetings with ended up leaving abruptly and leaving her behind, and now I take care of her. What's up, Auntie?
I can't believe they forgot their dog. What idiots!
The nerve of some people.
I don't think they forgot the dog.
What are you saying, Camilla?
I think they went away and couldn't take the dog.
Right, that's what he said.
Yeah, that's what I said.
They forgot their dog.
No, it's not forgetting.
Luckily, they forgot the dog.
Yeah, Lulu is much happier with me.
I would
Than,
guess
than
that.
where he would have gone with Dumb.
Moving on.
Am I wrong?
Well,
Gentlemen, there is a woman grieving right next to us. We should probably go back.
Oh, hold on now. You make me sound like a monster. They were running a dog fighting ring, okay?
They still couldn't take the dog where they went, could they?
No. They couldn't take any of the
Point
dogs.
still
where they went.
proven.
Yeah.
Are you
But
sure you
Mr.
want...
Sterling is alive. So,
Okay.
good news in that.
Charles, give me a psychology roll.
Ooh, psychology.
Yes.
That's not on that page. Pissology. That is a fail.
Nice.
I'm not using your
Am
dice
I-
tonight.
Am I allowed to push it?
How are you pushing it?
What's this? Is it psychology on her? Maybe I'm staring at her a bit intently, looking at her facial tics.
Okay, I don't know. Yeah, sure.
You know what I mean?
You're just taking a breath and
Yeah, I'm
focus even more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ha! Failed.
Okay. As
Yeah,
you
I
stare
have a
at her intently
51%
and kind of are
chance.
looking at her, she starts to get uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'll stop.
Chuck, what you doing?
But
Sorry, I daydreaming.
yeah, I can also thanks for listening to me, but you guys are probably busy. I could go ask some other people for help if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll look into some of these leads, though. I'm curious myself about this League of Forgotten Men, and also, you said you had a key to his office, his study.
Yeah. You can look into our home or into in his dental office.
He keep dental records there?
Maybe.
Just
Probably. He was a dent. I don't know.
HIPAA wasn't a thing yet.
Yeah. Why do you need some?
No.
Do you need some?
I just hope no one's already ransacked the place or taken anything valuable there.
I don't think that would happen.
Does he do
Good.
fillings?
Yeah.
He's
But
dentist.
he's missing. So I
That's
can't
not-
get you an appointment.
Okay, that's fine.
So did she give us a key?
Yep,
to
she
his
sets
office?
down the keys in front of you.
I'll mark that in my inventory.
Okay.
I have a new place to live.
I'm gonna go go mug this
What are the
building?
squatters' rights in New York?
Are you stronger than the police?
Debatable.
Yeah, this is the 1930s New York police when they were effective, so...
I don't know if yeah.
Alright.
Like, there was one time I had to get on the phone with the police in New York. Do you know how long I was on hold for?
How long?
45 minutes.
Dang.
But did you die?
No, but I was a wellness check to make sure that they went to the house of someone who was threatening suicide.
That's also not
Oh.
right.
Fun.
Bad.
Which I told them when they said, "Can you hold him in?" And I'm like, "Well, it's a wellness
No.
check. Someone's threatening suicide." And they're like, "All right, we'll do it as soon as possible." 45 minutes later, they're like, "All right, did they sound serious?" And I was like,
No,
Look.
they were kidding. That's why I called.
"Get your ass over there."
Okay. So you guys have all the stuff you need.
If you're in the NYPD and listening to this, I don't have sympathy for you.
Okay, what would you guys like to do now?
I would like to go check out his study.
I
You
don't-
guys talk to each
Yeah.
other. What would you
Yeah.
like to do?
Out of game question, would you advise splitting up?
You can do whatever you want.
That means no.
No,
No, it doesn't.
You can do whatever you want.
I'm thinking I'm gonna stop by his dentist's office. Just see what clues we may find. Although, actually, no. You know what?
I was gonna say the league. Or
I
find
think
his
I'm gonna start with
Leopold.
this hypnotist.
His hypnotist?
I think that he would love to meet Ludmila and maybe share some secrets with her.
Where should I go? Where you?
Wait, me?
Ludmila,
Oh, Ludmila.
my violin.
Oh.
I tap my violin.
Oh.
So I don't think any of us should join him.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like a solo mission to me.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
very
well.
interested in checking out his
I think
study.
Artie has some interest in my business.
Oh, why not?
That's my boy.
Okay. And where are the other two going?
You wanted to check out his office?
I think that might be a good place to start.
I'll check out his dentist office. Are the keys labeled?
Did the table just move? Are we good?
Yes, but I think we're
adjusted
good.
it.
Okay, good.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I was just like, are we all in different spots?
No, we're good.
Okay, so you guys all get up, and I'm assuming you all head off to your different missions.
Location.
How good of terms am I with the bouncer?
You guys are all probably on like positive terms with them. None of you have caused issues. None of you.
I'll slip him the tenner that I originally planned to offer him. And hey, can you watch Lulu for the day while I'm out?
Oh yeah, I love that little guy.
All right, go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I said.
treat her right.
Yep, and he, you notice that he had some treats in his pocket, already ready to go, that he kind of sprinkles out.
All right, Lulu, Daddy loves you. Oh, that's my girl. Okay, be good, okay? All right. Bye, 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 baby.
Okay, we'll start with
That's how you give a
Camilla.
dog separation anxiety.
So Camilla, you went to
Wait, that's what I do for Asher.
You went to Brendan's home just to
Yeah.
kind of look around, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. There's a lot of places to go. I'm gonna pull the book up here because I can't see down there.
Fair.
Remind me where you're all going. Home to his home.
The dentist office. No, they were going to.
I'm pointing it. You're going to the dentist's office,
Yes.
and then you guys are going to the hypnotist.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so Brendan's office and the home are right next to each other. They're 2 blocks west of the iconic Flatiron Building in Madison Square Park. So it's really easy to get there. Let's see. Sorry, this is organized in a way that I'm not used to.
No rush.
Organized chaos.
Chaos.
Are you doing anything else on your way over there?
No, probably just heading there.
I would like to ask Artie some questions.
Ask Artie?
Because they're going together.
Artie.
Yes.
Okay.
So, Artie, I've been wondering. You lift things with your mind, right?
In a manner of speaking.
How fine-tuned is that control?
I can tell this question will lead into another question, so what's the actual question you want to ask?
Alright, I'll ask you outright. If someone shot a bullet at you, could you stop it?
Yes, but not in the way that you would think.
Interesting. Elaborate.
I wouldn't be in the path of the bullet at all. You see, it's much easier and a little more refined to be perhaps behind the person firing, or perhaps holding the gun yourself. If I don't need to worry about any bullets flying my way, it's better than any armor you've got.
You're a smart guy, and I respect you a lot. But that doesn't answer my question at all. I'm asking if your powers can stop bullets.
Yes,
Okay.
I can also do that.
That's very, very, very cool.
Thank you.
Okay. As Camilla, as you get to his house, and you search his study in his area, it doesn't take you long to realize there is nothing of interest here. You aren't able to find anything that stands out to you, and nothing is really out of place. It doesn't seem like anything weird was going on here.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah, and you don't have to spend a lot of time there to figure that out. Where are you going to go to next?
Probably join him at the dentist office.
Okay, that's right, like, next. It's very close. So
Okay.
you're in there searching, and
How long did it take to get here?
not that long.
Okay.
Yeah, think like just a quick little drive over, or a walk even.
Okay.
You also don't find anything out of place. It looks like he hasn't really been here in a week, just like Melody said. There's nothing that stands out, nothing that seems weird. And as you're finishing up looking around, Camilla kind of pops in.
Yeah. I'm like, did you find anything? As I'm looking through boring
No,
documents.
just looked like a normal study. Did you find anything?
No luck here either.
Oh, this is a bust.
Should we send a telegram to the others?
That's probably for the best.
We'll do that.
We'll go send a telegram.
If there's a nearby post office, we'll send.
Yeah, you guys can easily go find a post
Or
office.
train station.
You could probably even find like a street urchin running around.
Classic.
Classic street
And
urchin.
what is the message you send over to them?
No luck at either office.
Stop.
Stop.
Heading back to club. Stop. Let us know any updates. Stop.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys decided to go to the Hypnus.
Hypnotist.
Yeah. And it is Wednesday, May 8th. Okay. I was confused. Sorry, I have to check things.
I just love the idea of a hypnotist being someone who does hypnotizing with their hips. Shakira. Is all
Yeah.
right.
Her hips don't lie. They trick you.
Well,
Okay.
if they don't.
Well, hold on. They don't lie, but they can use deceptive language.
Yeah.
They don't straight up lie, but
If you read the fine print of what you're agreeing to.
The hips don't lie, but they get you in complicated contracts.
it doesn't roll off the tongue as well.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
I see why she ditched my lyrics.
So, the front door is unlocked when you get here.
Sus. Well, I guess not.
It is average operating hours of a business.
Unlock one of the clasps on my violin case for quick access,
Okay.
and I'll lead the way.
It's actually a violin.
I busted out and just like,
The devil comes down.
That was sick.
they
Okay.
give up when they realize my musical prowess. Anyway,
As you guys walk in.
I was going to very, very carefully open the door.
Okay, so you're trying to like stealthily walk in?
You know what? Never mind. I'm going to normally open the door.
So as you walk in, you notice that a man sits at the desk in the foyer, and he's just sitting there like writing down in a notebook, and he looks up and says, "Oh, hello, are you here to make an appointment?"
I'm I'm actually hoping that you can do a on-call visitation.
He's actually not here right now, but I can take a message.
Oh, maybe perhaps you could tell me where he is. It's very urgent, you see.
Mr. Argus?
Yes.
Well, he's out of town right now.
Oh, on a business trip, perhaps?
Yeah, he said that he was going out of town and he's not going to be back for a few weeks. His appointment calendar, he had it cleared until July, but I can put you down at one of the time slots after that if you'd like to be seen maybe July 3rd.
Maybe just give me the details about where he is. I'll send him a telegram.
I don't know where he is. He just told me he was going to be out of town. So I wrote he's going to be out of town. I'm sorry.
I'll lean back to you. What do you think? You know more than you let him on?
If a man wouldn't let his wife know.
Is Mr. Argus married?
Mr. Argus? No.
No. Okay.
No.
You interested?
What's the person look like that we're talking to?
So, the person that you're talking to, looks about 24. He is a slight man with sandy blonde hair and glasses. A little dorky.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna walk up to the counter and I'm gonna put my violin case on it, with the clasps facing me. So, Mr. Argus is out of town for the foreseeable future. Is his office where he does his hypnotizing back there? I take it.
This is his office.
Okay, I see.
But he's not here. But I can put you down in July.
No, that's fine. Listen, kid, question for you.
Okay.
How will you get paid doing this gig?
I think I get paid a pretty normal amount.
How engrossed is this child in this conversation?
He's paying attention. He seems a little nervous, just from like surface level.
I'm just gonna, as this is happening, I'm just gonna sort of be walking around the room and sort of testing doors, seeing what's locked and what isn't.
He'll look at you and be like, "Excuse me, if you could just stay in the front."
Hey, buddy, you're talking to me right now.
Don't look at him. He can help you.
So, I have two propositions for you, okay? One is that I can help to subsidize your income and give you a very wonderful lunch break right now that you can go and take for the next hour at any fancy restaurant of your choosing. Do you like option one?
But I don't want to lose my job.
Let me ask you, do you like option one?
I don't know. Are you trying to intimidate him right now?
I think he's trying to bribe him.
Okay.
I'm starting with the bribe, yes.
It felt like it was going into intimidation.
Oh, yes, it is.
I can't leave. I can't leave because if he finds out I left, I'll lose my job.
Okay, so let me ask you this. And I
And
flip the other clasp on the violin case and I open it up so he can't see the contents of it.
Okay.
But it's opened up and I put my hand on it so that it makes the clack sound when you touch metal.
Okay.
Now the second
metal
option
violin, that's awesome.
is that you never have to worry about employment ever again.
Go ahead and roll intimidation.
How many
What?
gangster movies
But he's
did you
persuading him
watch
with his
to prep
violin.
yourself for this?
Ooh,
That is a
good roll.
hard pass.
All right. So he's looking at you, and he kind of goes, "Okay."
I actually did just watch The Godfather.
He goes, "Maybe I really don't have any idea where he is, but maybe his personal records say where he was."
That sounds good. You take a nice lunch, buddy. You go out.
I can go get the record. You're not. Do you need me to go get them?
Oh, if they're hidden, yeah, absolutely.
Well, it's a medical office, so everything's kind of like hidden away. And
You know what?
he looks like he starts to freak out.
You're a real Joe. Go ahead and get those for me.
Okay.
there.
And he walks.
And I'll close the case and I'll reclasp the violin.
He turns around and walks, and you can see there's, I think, like 2 doors. One of the doors is slightly open, like there's a little bit of an opening, and he opens that door and goes inside.
I am following him as he does this.
Like right behind him.
Close enough that I can
Or
see
like-
what he's doing.
Okay. As you walk towards him, you do hear a meow, like a meow, and you see like paws come out from underneath one of the dressers. And he pauses and says, I'm supposed to leave the study open so his cat can get in and out.
Aw, hi kitty.
Do you kind of look at the kid?
Yeah.
Jesus music. You kind of look at the kitty. Do you get close to it?
I mean,
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
okay.
Normal close to a cat. I'm not like shoving my face in it, but that's also probably because I'm so ingrained from being allergic for years.
Yeah.
If I wasn't allergic, I would shove my face in every
Is
cat I see.
babyface Joe allergic?
You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna roll, and on a 50 or higher, he's allergic.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not allergic to cats.
Yay! Congratulations.
This is a roleplay game, and
Like
you
that-
gotta
like
live
that
your
shirt.
fantasy.
Not
traits.
allergic to cats.
Okay, so
Not-
as you lean to kind of look at the cat, it scratches at you and does
Aw.
get your hand, and you take
Aw.
1 damage,
Aw.
and then it runs across the room.
Did it like hiss?
Like a light hiss, not like a, but just like a, and then goes.
I respect it. I know that everyone needs this space every now
Okay.
and then.
And the secretary has walked into the other room.
Yeah. I'm looking through the door. Is there a back door in there that he might use or something?
Okay, so he walks in, and then you are with the cat, and as you look into the room, you see that it just looks like a normal study, and there's no one in there.
He's gone?
Yeah, that quick. I didn't make it so, like, in the time the cat's... That quickly, he just
And
is
there's
gone.
no visible doors.
You do not see any other doors.
Audie, we've been fucking had. Get in here. I drop my violin case and Ludmila is out now.
Okay.
The violin?
My
No,
Tommy.
the cat that he's had in the violin case.
Okay, so
What a twist!
and you're at the doorway, right?
Oh, yeah.
You pull out your gun. What do you do, Artie?
Oh, I thought you were talking to Artie.
Not
Artie.
Yeah, I know. I was like, chilling.
Having a good time over here, thank you. I am going to examine like the walls and the floors for a trapdoor.
Oh, you're a magician.
In the foyer?
Yeah.
No, I think he meant he went into the room.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
in the-
you walked into the room.
Sure.
As you guys are going into the room, you smell this sweet odor of maple with a hint of flour. You see the cat go into the room. It follows you and jumps on like a cupboard and is just like cleaning itself. The room is dominated by a large old desk that looks like it's in less than pristine condition. There's also a bookcase.
Well, I'd be looking at the bookcase first.
Okay.
I'm looking for anything that might be like a trapdoor.
So you're looking at the floor and kind of looking at the walls, and
Yeah.
you're going up to touch the bookcase.
Yes.
For secret book. Yeah.
Okay.
Should I do a spot hidden?
No.
Oh.
As soon as you touch the bookcase, hidden panels along the ceiling begin to all open up, and you see this electrical purple like rays start to come out and form into the middle of the room. You
Run.
all of a sudden smell this intense floral smell, and then you all pass out.
I wonder if they ever got that.
Can I mark off intimidate?
You may.
No, you have to make a new character. Like what?
I'm pretty sure this was a kill. I'm gonna start rolling a new character.
Okay, as you guys are passing out, you may make a natural world roll.
Oh,
Yes.
technically I have 10%.
Nope.
He fumbled.
You know less about the natural world.
Okay.
Yes.
So, suddenly, both of you find yourselves on an enormous rock floating in space. You are surrounded by other drifting rocks of various sizes and colors, and the rocks are moving in a ring around a huge yellowish orb, and they all kind of bob up and down, moving closer to and farther from each other. Many of the rocks appear to have ruins or plants on them, the air is very chilly and breathable, and the rocks exert gravity on their upsides. So you're able to stay kind of down on the rocks, but you see that they're floating, everything's kind of moving around.
Trippy.
You guys are dressed in tunics that seem to be made of greasy cheesecloth, and all of your items are gone.
Oh, I didn't have a lot of items.
Your gun is gone.
I forgot to
You're
write down
I have a gun! You need to give me sanity rolls, because this is scary.
What?
What? Oh, that's a fail.
That's a pass.
0, 1d4.
Could have been worse.
Roll it,
worse.
roll it. That's not a 4.
I just divided by 2.
Oh. It's like that's a cheat.
Wow, teacher.
As you both
Also, he rolled the higher die, so like...
As you both take in the world around you, to this horror, to you, you're like,
What a
everything's
trip.
cool. You notice.
This reminds me of a past life.
You notice on the floor in front of you is the body of the young secretary, and it looks like it's been picked clean to the bone. Which
Wow, I can recognize him from his bone
you
structure?
see his clothing.
Oh, yeah, that makes more sense.
See items there. He had his clothing that he came with him.
His glasses.
Yeah. You guys need to give me another sanity roll for.
I don't, because
Well,
I'm...
Well, wait,
You
hold on.
do because you can, as you're looking at it, you see these giant, what I can only describe as space cats. They look like giant leopards, with like holes all over their body. They're shining, and you see his flesh kind of like falling off of them as one of them holds the bone in his hand, and one of them looks at you and goes, "Meow," just like the other one did in the foyer. And that's why you have to make another sanity roll.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's a pass for me again.
That's
0,
another fail!
1d4.
Oh!
This is the moment the gangster goes
Okay.
crazy.
Boy, you guys
Don't
are
forget
just
to
like
track
getting drinks.
how much you
Yeah,
started with
like,
and
I wonder
10%
if
of that.
I know.
I know.
If my character survives this, he becomes the person that
Well,
makes
that was
all
cool.
of the art for every 80s album ever.
You guys, if any of you have science astronomy, you may roll that. If you don't, it's okay.
I have science astrology.
You can roll that.
Wait, really?
No.
Oh.
Why would you lie to me?
You can't lie to the
Why would
keeper.
you lie to me? Okay, anyway. You guys see the pack of 6 cats.
Oh, God.
Oh,
And
They're
they
panther-sized?
yes, they're very large. They're like bright purple and fleshy, and they look like they have kind of like these big fleshy sacks on them that are
And they have
different colors. They're like holes are like dark purple, so they look like dark purple spotted, and it
Spots,
almost
got it.
looks like they have veins kind of on them. Their eyes are just these large purple bulging things that when they blink, it doesn't even, it kind of, they rotate at you. And you see them getting up and looking at you and growling as they prepare to chase you.
Oh, you guys are dead.
No. We're Pulp. We're
They are
not
the
regular
shape
sharks.
of jaguars, if that helps a little
How many legs
bit.
do they have?
So,
4.
Okay.
Okay. They look multi-dimensional, like multi-dimensional statues.
well,
kind of,
we're multi-dimensional
But when
creatures.
they move, you see like, but they almost look statue-like until they start moving. But they're yipping, and you can tell they're getting ready to jump on you. They are all, there's one rock separating you and them, and then
Okay.
there's a series of rocks, one on the left and one on the right. At the rock at the end, you see the study door.
Okay.
And they begin to chase you. So we
Right.
are going to go into a chase. So, you each need, except for Josh, and I'll explain why, you need to give me a con roll. One of the cats scratched you before you got here, which means
Music.
you automatically fail your con.
So that means your speed will be 1 lower.
I'm not attacking you.
I'm wondering if you should have stayed allergic to cats.
Yeah, that irony. Although right now in this situation, I think it would be bad to be allergic to cats.
Guys.
Okay, what are you guys doing?
So,
Chilling and be like, I wonder if they got our telegram.
I'm
yet."
thinking about...
I'm sure they're just interested in something.
Yeah. Maybe we should check on them in like a couple hours if we don't hear back.
It's been a couple hours.
Okay.
This is the 1930s.
How a chase works, you had to make a con roll. What did you get?
A 14.
A 14.
So you extreme pass.
Extreme pass.
And you failed.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
I'm already very slow.
So that means
too.
his speed actually goes up by 1.
Yes.
I say, so,
Your speed
do
goes
you
up.
remember what I told you about not being in the bullet's path? I'm gonna teach you the secret technique of my people. Run away!
Okay,
Doing
so
a Naruto run.
Running in the 90s is playing for some reason.
okay, so you have -1 to your move rating. So what is your move rating?
6.
6, and you got +1 to your move rating. So what is your move rating?
10.
Holy shit!
That is how he avoids bullets.
Oh my god! 9 is already a really high speed.
Yes.
Out of curiosity. Mine's 8.
You just
Mine's
fly.
7.
You literally fly
I
out of
think
the
it's the
exit.
average.
Okay.
Maybe it's below
So,
average. Maybe 8.
These rounds are going to go in Dex order. I need to roll for the cats.
This is literally the worst thing that could happen to me.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for the cats.
I wanted to let you know, I was gonna
So did they
charm
do
my
all
way
this?
into this.
No, this is con.
Oh.
To see. The cats failed.
Oh, okay.
So their move is 8.
I mean, they're
It's
cats.
okay. They're yeah, they are. It's 6 cats. One of them looks bigger than the others. I will also specify.
Not helping.
Now we're each gonna do Dex. Roll Dex.
May I go to the bathroom while this is happening, teacher?
Yes.
Can I change up?
What
my
did I
pick,
roll?
please?
What is that?
I don't know. Those dice are really hard to
Was
read.
it a
Let me see.
19? A 10 and
That
a
was
9?
a 9.
A 10 and a 9?
I can't see because
It
your
was a
hand
10
is.
and a 9.
yeah,
Is that a
okay,
19?
yes.
I was like 109.
Did you want
That's
more
why I
wine?
needed help.
Yeah.
Hey, Ari,
Okay.
Josh wants more wine if possible.
More what?
Wine?
Okay.
We can take a second. Do you guys need to take a quick break?
No, we're in the heat of
Because
it.
we're not involved in
Yes,
this.
they're
Okay,
not
got it.
involved.
So, the cat's extreme passed. What did you get?
I just got a normal pass.
What did you get?
Normal pass.
Okay.
Wait. Can I at least know if the degree of passing matters for chase mechanics?
For chase mechanics?
Yeah. Because if so, I might spend luck to get a hard pass.
I don't think you can
that's enough.
spend luck in a chase.
Those would be very specific rules. I don't know them off the top of my head.
See, I was hoping Tyler would be here because I have a question about chases.
Once again, he fails you.
Well, we could take a short break if you need.
No, it's okay. I looked it up and I prepared for it, and it seems that I don't remember how many actions you guys get. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what the number for the actions is. So speed roll. Oh wait, then we compare speeds.
So we dex, we speed.
I'm just trying to figure out how many movement actions you guys have. Each character gets a number of movement actions per round. Every character in vehicle gets 1 movement action by default. Faster characters get more. Okay, so it's the fastest character gets, the lowest one gets 1, the next one gets 2, the next one gets 3.
Okay.
Okay, I heard my name.
I can't remember how many movement actions we get.
The slowest person gets 1. The next slowest person gets 2. So in this case, Josh would get 1. Katz would get 2. Logan gets 3.
Perfect, that's all I needed to know. Okay, so it's just who goes first.
Okay.
So the dex order, that's just who goes first. And right now, the cat's extreme pass, so
So
they're
a hard
gonna go.
pass wouldn't even help me.
No, the cats would still go 1st. The
'Cause
cats
they
would
got
go
extreme.
first, and then what did you get?
I got a normal pass.
Normal? And you got normal? Okay. So, the 6 cats are gonna go first. Right? And the cats all get 2?
Yep.
Okay. So, all of the cats have to jump from the rock they're on to the other rock. And I'm gonna do a roll for each cat to see which ones make it across.
Oh, I didn't put anything to jump.
The first cat fails and does not jump across.
Do they jump into the void?
Yeah, what happens to the cat?
It just doesn't get across. If you jump off, you stay in your rock.
Oh, I see. You kind of just like
Oh,
grab it and push it back on.
all right.
Okay.
It's very Sonic
Second
Adventure,
cat jumps.
too.
Third cat does not.
That's either a good thing or
cat
bad thing.
jumps. Fifth cat jumps. Sixth cat does not. And I
Okay.
will also tell you, their jump is 90, so I rolled really bad.
Dang, you rolled really bad.
Damn.
Half of them made it?
Yep. So 3 cats didn't
That's
jump
good.
across. There are
My
three.
jump is 20.
There are 3 small rocks, and there's a cat on each one of those rocks. They all get 1 more. So the 3 that didn't make it are going to attempt to jump across again. Makes it. What's a 10 and a 9? A 19.
19.
Makes it. And makes it. So then the other 3 all used all their actions to get on the first one. And then the 3 cats are, one of them is, you see as it like stands there, sparkles and like purple smoke start to fill around it as it seems to be using some kind of attack on one of you. You guys need to give me a luck roll.
Oh.
Ooh.
Logan's really good at that.
I am really good at
Oh my god. That is exactly a pass.
Pass.
Pass and pass.
Ooh, good.
Yeah.
Okay. So you see this like purple beam shoot off and it goes right over you guys, barely missing.
Good.
And that's what the second cat did. The other cats all begin to jump across to get to where you are. So that's 2 of them jumping across. The first one gets across, and then the second one gets across.
Okay.
So there are 2 cats, and as they jump onto the rock you guys are in, it starts to move. You can jump to the right or to the left. There are rocks to the right or the left.
And they're both equidistant to the door.
Yes.
And Logan gets 3 and you get 1.
Yep. Question.
Yeah.
Can I do anything besides move?
So the actions that you guys can do during, you can move forward, you can initiate 1 attack, you can cast a spell, or you can perform some kind of other action that you just come up with.
Okay.
You cannot push
Okay.
any rolls during a chase.
So here's my thought. These still seem to be animals, right?
Yes?
And I'm thinking, if you meet a bear in the woods, you get big and you try and scare it, right? Maybe I could slow them down by intimidating them?
Okay.
Because honestly, my jump is 20.
Same.
I don't think I'm making it out of this alive unless...
But you get 3 attempts to jump.
Well, I actually have an idea that I wanted to run by you.
I like that you're talking.
Who goes
in your
next?
character
They're at the
voice.
same time.
We're at the same.
Got it.
Well,
you running this
technically,
by
whoever
him?
has the highest dex.
Yeah, who is the, what are your dexes?
70.
tie.
60.
You're first.
Okay.
And you wouldn't really have time.
Well,
to
I'm asking-
You can ask me.
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Okay, you said it in your voice, and I
Yeah.
was like, you can't be like, here's my plan while the cats are coming.
We're gonna set a trap.
It's just really comfortable being in this register. It feels very natural. A lot of guys talk. Point is, I would like to perform another action. I would like to pull the meteor to my right closer to me, thus making the jump easier.
Ooh,
Do it.
telekinesis.
Go for it.
Oh.
The
Okay.
one to your right?
Could
Yes.
I say
Wait,
something?
So you notice the one
thought
to
of
your
it?
right is a bigger rock, and the one to your left is
Then
a
I would like to
smaller
do that
rock.
to the left.
Okay.
Could I say something short to him?
As you see
While things
him,
are happening?
as you see him kind of turn towards it, you can yell something at him quickly.
You get out of here and get me Lud and Mila, and we may make... I might be able to make it out of here alive.
What if you just tell us? Sorry. What if you just telekinesis him across the whole thing? Just throw him. Okay, go ahead.
I'm also using this to test how powerful I am in here. Throwing a body may be
Does-
part of later.
Using telekinesis, do you want me to look up
Yep.
anything for it?
This music is great for this.
It's true.
There's a
And remember,
lot.
you
Use to ask you for one more time. Could you fill us up with...
That's a pass.
And remember, you can use luck. You can burn luck to pass
Yes, I
checks.
know. Well,
Might
wait,
be a
Nicole
luck
said that
shot,
you can't do
guys.
that during a chase.
You can't push
No, you
rolls.
can't push rolls. You can use luck to.
Oh,
get better
okay.
Yeah,
rolls.
I said let me check, and then I saw
Oh,
that I
okay.
could, and it was that you can't push rolls.
Gotcha.
Okay. What did you get?
Pass.
Pass? How big is it, though? What does it say for weight?
It says usually this means moving a small object a short distance, but I mean it's up to you.
Since we're in space,
That's
and there's
kind of-
Yeah,
no
that's what I was
gravity,
thinking.
I think it'd be easier to pull it towards you.
It costs a 1 magic point per object being moved, But it's up to your discretion.
It's gonna cost you 3.
Done.
So 3 magic points as you pull the rock over to you. That was your first movement action. And you have 3.
Okay. My second movement action is I would like to get on the meteor.
Okay? Since you pulled it closer to you, you don't have to jump across. You kind of just, like... So you hop, skip over, and you now see that there is another rock. Like, the other rock is a little bit farther, but I assume you're waiting for...
I was going to ask, because the next thing I would like to do, if possible, is if he can get on, could I use the same telekinetic to sort of propel us forward?
You guys can have your turns at the exact same time if you would like. We're assuming you guys are working together. You're running. So you pulled it closer, hopped over. So that's 2. And then you hop over.
Yes.
And that's your 1. And then what do you do for 3?
3, I would like to try to channel the telekinetic throw in the meteor we're on to propel the entire thing closer to at least the next rock, if not the door itself.
Okay. You're going to need to use magic points again.
Done.
And do the roll.
The roll's the big thing. That is a pass.
Okay. Okay, you're able to push yourself over. So you create this large space from the cats as it kind of over.
Nice.
And that was you guys. So now it is the cat's turn.
Can you mark telekinesis?
Mark telekinesis.
Thank you so much.
Give me. You see the.
I'm so sorry. How many points did the second one cost me?
3.
3 again? Thank you.
You see that big cat, the smoke going around it again. You guys need to give me another luck roll. And the luck roll, so you know, it's because we're in space, we can't tell the range, so it's to see if you're in range of the attack.
Oh, that's so
Cool.
smart. Pass.
Oh, pass.
Okay, the beam, like, as it hits the floor, rocks begin to kind of fly in the air between you guys, and it goes up. Both of you are like...
I think this is a rocky ride!
I swear to God, if we get out of here, I'm killing you.
Okay, and now we have to roll dex again for the next turn to see who goes first. So,
This is brutal.
Oh, do you have to do it every turn?
yep.
That's a pass.
What's this? What did I roll?
Oh my god. 20. That's a 0 on the other one.
This is a 9-0.
90. Damn, those dice are hard to read.
Okay,
Do you want this light on?
yeah. That's why I have it pointing at the dice so I can see. Oh
my god, that's so much
I
better.
can see things. Okay, so they pass.
Hard pass.
With a 90, they pass?
Yeah. Their dex is 95.
Oh, wait, no, that was a hard pass. I got a 30. That's right.
You guys are going to go first.
Yeah.
So, what do you do?
How close are we to the door?
You want me to lower the brightness?
Yes.
You're 5 spaces away.
That's better.
I mean, magic floating rock is working for us, right?
But how many magic points you got left?
I have 9 magic points left.
Okay.
So I'm trying to get the music to play again.
Better than dying.
So, I would think that with, like, because I would imagine this is fairly taxing. I would imagine with only 9 magic points left, I don't think I can get us all the way there.
Yep.
But I would like to try to get us to the closest rock to the door, if that makes sense.
Okay, there is a lot of stuff floating around. There's stuff in the way. So are you trying to...
I would like
you
to...
want to just keep trying to hop until you can't anymore?
I would like to stay on the meteor we're on, using telekinesis to push us through as far as I can.
Okay, you don't have astrology, right? You lied to me?
I did. Well,
I'm like, okay, you can attempt
astrology's
that.
also not...
So how many? You have 3
It
movements?
is a thing you can take, though.
Is it?
You have 3 movements?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright. The first is a hard pass.
Okay. So, with a hard pass, you're able to pull the rock past the small rock next to it, but only get it to the rock next to that one.
Okay.
So you were able to move 2, and that costs 3 magic points.
Alright.
And are you going to then hop onto that rock?
If I can, yeah.
That would be your second movement. So you hop onto that rock.
I will do that as well.
Okay. You also hop onto that rock. Okay. And then when you get on this rock is full of ruins and plants, And to get to the other side of the rock so you can continue to see the path, you're going to have to climb.
Ooh.
Oh, fudge pops.
So that will be an action to get to the other part.
Remember, you can burn luck.
I can burn luck. Alright, then I will use my last action to get to the climbing area. To get to the jungle gym.
Okay, you can use the action to climb across.
Oh, then I would love
over.
to do that.
So you have to roll climb.
I would hate to do that.
I saw double zeros.
I extreme.
Can you just fly?
Can you mark climb?
Can I mark climb?
Yeah, you
That's awesome.
You like look back at babyface Joe, and you put your arms out like Naruto, and then you just kind of like run up and down.
You thought I was a fake. Ha!
I never.
None of us thought you were fake.
They're not there.
And you had one action and you moved, right?
Yep.
So here come the cats.
Yep.
The one cat,
How far behind are they, though?
they're not that far.
Oh.
They jump across.
Shouldn't they be 2 behind?
Yeah, but they're all jumping right now, and they have 2 moves. All of them make it. So all the cats start jumping across, and they are all following you. So,
You okay over there?
No. I'm going to die. Can I have some more water?
I just thought of an idea. Am I allowed to give Logan ideas?
if you pass clairvoyance, we'll say you're trying
Oh
to
my
mentally
gosh!
speak
I don't have
with
magic
them.
points left. Am I still allowed to do that?
How many magic points do you have?
Well, remember I had to push that one roll.
That's right.
Can I give him my magic point?
What's your power?
55.
Give me a hard power roll to see if you can mentally connect to see how they're doing.
Hey, extreme pass.
Hey!
Yeah. So what you're sitting with her and you think, man, it's been a while since I've seen them. And what do you say to Camilla?
Man, it's been a while. Do you think they ran into trouble?
If it's been this long, probably.
So you're gonna try and
This was my idea based off the situation you're in.
you're trying to mentally connect with them.
Yes.
So do that.
So I try mentally connecting with you.
And who are you connecting with? Which one?
You.
You hear a voice in your head.
Well, would I be able
You're-
to give them this idea?
We'll say you saw where they are,
Okay, yeah.
and you're
So
able
you
to-
see me wizarding through space on an asteroid.
My idea is to, what if you use your power to push the rock they're on back?
That is a great, fantastic idea. Where are we?
I have no idea.
Do you
I
have
haven't
a
the
science
foggiest clue.
astronomy?
No.
Okay.
I have I have parapsychology and anthropology.
Okay.
I got
think-
botany.
You hear this, and the cats are still coming. So the one cat, purple, fills around it. Give me your luck rolls.
Such an intimidating way of saying
Success.
just one short of a hard pass.
Okay.
Well,
Don't make me
But-
think you failed.
there are no hard passes with luck checks. It's either pass or fail.
That would have been extreme if that was.
Okay. And the other cats are gonna try and jump across again. They all make it. So they're all one behind you guys.
Good.
No. I would prefer they be none behind us.
Okay, you see them as you fly over the building, and you see them on the rock behind you.
Yes, I do. I do see
And
them.
now we're going to go into the next. So dexterity.
Oh!
Extreme!
Heyo.
Woo.
What is 12 of 95?
That's a 2.
What is 2 of 95?
That's definitely extreme.
Extreme.
God,
I think this is a 10, but it's not. I'm sorry.
I wish unpleasant things.
Okay. So you extreme.
Yeah.
I extreme. We all extreme.
I did not.
For ice cream, what did you do?
I got a normal pass, like a mortal man.
Normal pass? Okay. So, it's whoever has the highest dexterity, 95. What is
60.
Go ahead.
Sorry, your face is very because you look so,
So
mad angry. Okay, the one cat is going to try and shoot at you guys again as the The smoke fills around it. So give me your luck rolls.
Come on.
Ooh, pass. Ooh, you're doing really well on those luck rolls. Those were your jump rolls, right?
You be there.
Okay, and then there are the cats. So that was the one cat, and then that cat's gonna jump. Success. He is now on the rock with the other cats. And then the 5 cats are gonna attempt to jump onto the rock with you for their first ones.
Oh no.
Success. Success. A fail. Success.
This is
Success.
If I do not succeed at this climb check, I'm going to die.
So 4 of the cats jump across and are at you. Those 4 cats now have their second move, and they are going to initiate an attack on you. Don't stress out. We're having fun.
This is fun. We're having fun.
Okay.
I love Pulp Cthulhu because it gives you more agency.
Oh, wait.
The first cat is going to attack at you. What do you, in response to you?
Dodge or fight back?
I don't have anything to fight back with.
Well, you can punch it.
I guess I
You
could-
have a movement. You have one of your move actions, right?
Well, yeah, but
Wait,
it's not its turn.
does it take my move action to fight back?
No.
No. I was just.
Oh.
I was asking
Okay.
because one thing you could do when it is your turn is find a weapon, like find something
oh,
to
like a rock
use.
or
Oh,
something.
I see.
No, I'm just. You know what I mean? Like the environment around you.
Yeah.
Kick it off the block.
Okay, so first cat comes at you. What do you do?
For the first one, I'm going to try and fight back. 'Cause
Okay.
My fight back is higher. And
Okay,
I
it
don't
comes
know
at
how-
you with its teeth.
Success.
Fail.
Oh.
Okay.
Heyo.
So you get a punch on him.
So what is an unarmed attack?
It's already filled in.
3.
Oh, 1d3 plus 1d4. So.
Okay, so how much damage
Actually, I
do
have a
you do
D3.
to cat
Wait,
one?
I have a D3.
Oh, okay.
Where'd it go? Oh, it's right here.
He's so excited he's the D3.
4 damage.
4. Cat 2 comes at you with its paw.
It has a palm star.
Alright, I'll try and fight back again. That is a fail.
Maybe it fumbles.
Okay,
Or if it failed, it wouldn't.
this cat got an extreme.
That is not good.
How much health do you have?
Not good.
Is extreme max?
Yeah.
Well, only if it's piercing damage.
Well, it's a bite,
It's a paw.
This was the paw,
which is
it is the claws. Okay.
Well, it could be slashy.
no. There's only piercing or bludgeoning. That's it.
Well,
What
Okay,
about fire?
So, do both of them get max, or do I do?
Yeah.
It's, okay, so 8
okay.
as it claws into you.
And there's no major wound in this game.
You're
so
alive, right?
oh, yeah, he's
Oh,
fine.
yeah.
if
Second.
8 killed us, we would not be pulp heroes.
Second cat or third cat comes at you with a bite.
Fight back.
Ooh.
Oh, that's extreme.
What is this?
Oh my god, babe.
0 and 10.
10.
Yes,
Please don't be
Extreme. I'm not lying to you.
I know.
Okay, extreme. And this was the bite. And what did you get?
Extreme.
It doesn't matter. You got an extreme.
10.
All right.
Don't be stressed out.
If you say not to be stressed out one more time.
Okay.
I only crit on you twice. Relax.
This is fourth.
Yes.
Fourth one comes at you with a bite.
I'll try and dodge. Fail.
Fail.
Oh.
Okay.
That's the last one, right?
Yes.
Because 1 didn't make one.
Yep, one-
just made it, and then one
So
shot.
now it's your turn.
Okay.
You have to climb over.
Yes.
So go ahead and give me your climb.
Ooh.
That succeeds!
You fly.
It's a 17.
Out of sheer adrenaline and fear, you start to climb, and you're able to successfully get over the building. And
Can I
climb-
mark it off?
Yes, and climb to the other side. We're gonna go ahead and do our dexes for the next. Did you do
No,
yours?
he didn't do
No,
his
I didn't
turn.
do mine.
Do yours.
Sorry,
Sorry, I was like, wait.
So describe to me these
Not
ruins.
good climbers.
The ruins?
Yeah. Is it like it's like a tower, right? 'Cause we have to climb over it all.
You have to climb over it, but it's crumpled ruins.
Okay.
It's not like you don't have to climb very large. It's like think Roman deserted ruins.
Is
thinking
it
like
is it enough
Uncharted.
like
Yeah,
is it
Uncharted.
enough like if it fell on me it would like probably kill me?
Probably. It would at least hurt you. I don't think it would kill you, but it would hurt you.
Would it slow me down if I was like a space leopard?
It's hard to tell because you don't know a lot about the space
I don't know a lot about
They
space leopards.
seem very agile and quick.
They do.
How did it seem like me punching it did much to it?
Punching the cat?
Yeah, like when I did the 4 damage.
Um,
Did it seem upset? Or did it seem...
it seemed like it did
unbothered?
something. It jumped back.
Okay.
Maybe it let out a little yip.
Alright. But it's not like, you know,
It's
2
not-
punches and it's gonna die kind of thing.
Not 2.
3?
1.
I don't know. It looks like you hit it and you felt like it freaked it out.
Is it bleeding? Well,
Is
like,
it
is it have
internally
blood
bleeding?
coming? Yeah.
There's not like red blood coming
Okay,
out of
that's
it.
what I was asking.
I mean, they had both
Yeah.
eyes, so I figured, maybe
Yeah.
it's going like, ah.
But it's impossible to tell
Oh, my
if they
eye.
have blood. Do they
Yeah.
even have blood?
I don't feel like having astrology would tell me if they have
Hey,
blood.
did I fuck...
It's okay.
Did I mess y'all's up down there?
Are you yelling at the cats?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Oh, they don't speak English.
clearly you have this covered. I
What are
keep
you
on-
doing? You see him appear and like get to your side.
Well done.
Don't fuck...
Brilliant.
Fighting.
Twice.
Didn't stop.
Alright, I wasn't planning on it.
Are you good?
I caught myself.
Like, twice in a minute. That's very impressive.
Look, I'm about to die.
What do you do?
Run. Jump.
You're gonna jump across?
Yeah.
You're very close. You guys just need to get through 2 more.
Are you at magic points?
No, I still have 6 magic points. But I was going to push the planet behind me, but I don't necessarily want to kill the thing that's between me and the other things that want to kill me. Because I don't know how far the space leopards can jump.
This is true.
So I'm running and jumping.
Okay.
Jump and run, man.
So go ahead, you turn, you start running, give me your jump.
Oof, that is a fail.
Okay, you go to jump, missing and kind of falling, and you appear on the other side where the cats are and fall back onto the planet, which causes the whole thing to move.
No.
So you need to give me a dodge roll as some of the stuff starts to fall towards you,
Success.
and you were able to dodge out of it.
Do
and
they
when-
need to make dodge rolls?
Yeah, and when you hit the planet and it starts shaking, the cats start to kind of jump, and I'm gonna give them a dodge roll too. Fail. Fail. Pass. Pass.
There's 5 on there.
Pass. So 2 of them fail, which causes rubble to fall, and it does hurt those 2 cats. One of them being the one that had already been hurt before.
Good.
You still have 2 actions. Right?
Yes. So you can try and climb over again.
Wait.
Or I could just jump off the other side.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
exactly
okay.
what I was thinking.
I've Haymitched this.
You turn, you just jump.
What?
He's just gonna jump off.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of like turn around, press an invisible button, and jump off, going down.
You
Yeah.
fall and appear back on the planet, hitting it. You hitting it again does cause a damage, and you have to make another dodge roll as it shakes.
I have been hurt by this too. I feel your pain.
One.
I have 7 HP.
Okay.
How much damage do I take? I
You-
failed to dodge.
How
Failing
much did you
to
fail by?
dodge.
A lot.
Okay. It's gonna be 1d4.
No, okay.
You want to bring your luck?
4.
You're
Look at it.
like, it's
Believe
that or you
me?
die.
Okay.
I'm so worried.
You
I
have
have
1
3
more
HP.
movement. Jump again.
I want to try.
Wait, the cats need to do
Is
the
he on
dodges.
the...
Oh yeah,
Did he not appear on the other side?
he did.
Oh, okay, so he's back. Okay.
But he has another movement.
Yes.
Pass. Pass.
If I fail,
Pass?
I'm stuck there.
The
Fail.
cats.
Yes. With 3 hit
I
points.
really wish you guys had a squirt bottle or some catnip.
No.
We literally have none of our items.
I know, it sucks.
Pass. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna try jumping again,
Okay.
but this time jumping to a new place, not just.
Okay.
Not jumping off.
So you go to jump across.
And I'm going to go ahead and burn 20 luck points to make that succeed.
Okay.
And you still have more luck than me.
Correct.
Okay, you successfully jump across.
Worth it!
That's why he passed this time. He did the Tarzan yell.
Okay.
Going for George of the Chart.
Oh, yeah.
As you jump across, and you land on the rock starts to shake violently, and you need to give me a hard dex roll to maintain balance.
Ooh.
This is literally the worst. I thought
Fail.
my social skills
Okay,
would be helpful.
you're gonna
not my
take
dexterity
1d6.
skill.
Oof.
1.
Hell yeah.
Literally.
No,
Rolling
I
so
know.
bad for you.
Oh, I'm so injured and happy to disadvantage.
Oh, that really smarts.
He has a paper cut and he's like, no, as you think.
My silvered pipe has been cracked.
Okay,
You rapscallions.
now it's time for our dexes again.
This is a horrible game.
Okay,
Literally
I just want to give you a hug.
hard.
extreme.
God.
Fail.
Okay. So it'll go cats, you.
Even if we leave now to get to them, it's gonna be over by the time they get there.
The cats are on their way.
What an ominous sentence.
Sorry. Let me give them their they're all jumping across.
Don't they have to climb?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, there's a cat.
Pass. Pass.
Hi, buddy.
Pass. 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 And then the one that was farther away is they passed the jump and they're going to try and climb over. Pass. And so you see the cats are all coming. The one of them, the smoke is going to start filling around it again, and you guys need to give me luck rolls.
Are they even line in sight? Okay. In line of sight?
Yeah.
Really? At the top of the cliff?
Yeah. The way the spell works, it can
Okay.
try.
Then no, I failed my luck roll.
Okay?
Extreme.
Okay. So,
I'm so sorry for you.
you immediately lose 1d3 movement actions, and your movement is reduced by 1 for the rest of the chase.
Like, that means
So
he
that
can't
is-
move.
He
They
just
can't
has
Yeah,
use
so-
this turn.
he can't move this turn, but
He's already
it
messed by
defaults you at 1, so you don't go down anymore. As you feel the black smoke fall around you, and you feel your legs weaken and begin to kind of wiggle, like you've
Cool.
lost sight of them.
Cool.
The cats that just climbed across are now going to attempt to attack. You're on the other rock, right?
Wait, didn't they jump and then climb?
Yeah.
Was that one movement?
Yeah, they have 2 actions.
Oh yeah, they got to you and they're not attacking you. You see them all.
I do.
And you've lost your movement, unfortunately.
Yes.
What would you like to do?
Did you ever see Star Wars Episode 8? I would
Are
like
you
to
about
try.
to Leia?
I would like to try to grab the frozen boy and pull him towards me.
Okay.
If that's at all possible.
You read my mind.
Moving the rocks with telekinesis was allowable because they're not being held by gravity the way you guys are being held by gravity, so they're able to kind of float. Him having that gravity and that weight, telekinesis is used to throw small objects. So this would be like the rest of your magic points, and you would need to give me like an extreme to get him over to you.
Okay, then how about...
Because he's 6'4" and
Yeah, no, I'm not a small
What's your
boy.
telekinesis? What would you need to roll for
my
extreme?
my telekinesis is 70.
What's your extreme?
That would be 15.
How much luck do you have?
60 something.
You have
Could
65.
try it.
It's up to you. You are the
Yeah.
character.
I don't know how endeared Artie is.
Oh no, you only have the
could've-
one chance because you have to spend the magic points.
And
in
here's the
right way.
thing: if I hadn't invited you,
Burn you, boy, for making me do this! And I reach out with all of my strength,
okay.
burning all of the, magic that I've had built up, waiting to burst.
No!
Oh, shit. I need a calculator real quick.
What'd you do?
You rolled a 91.
Rolled a
I don't-
91.
No.
Take away
That's
some-
not even if you use
Yeah,
all your luck.
it's
it's
not even
enough.
hard.
Yeah.
Well, you're dead.
Yes.
That did use up all your magic.
It did.
Okay, and that was one of your movements.
Oh, I'm just gonna keep on jumping then.
Okay, go ahead and jump across.
Alright.
When I feel the small tug, but I realize it didn't work, I turn back to you, and I shout out, "Take care of Lulu."
Okay.
Take care of your clients. Take care, or like.
That's how these. Hey, take care of the dog. Yes, mother. Alright, so yeah, jump. That was a d20 that I rolled.
I saw that. I'm like, you just roll that or not?
But I did roll an extreme.
Okay, you jump across.
Mark,
You
jump.
only need to make one more
I'm gonna-
jump to get to the exit.
May I mark jump?
Why'd you get an extreme on that one?
And hilariously, I rolled a 21 on that, so I'm one away from succeeding.
Burn a luck.
I can't. I burned all my luck trying to.
No, you burned all your magic. You
You
didn't
can-
burn
Oh, that's
any
right.
luck.
I would love to burn some luck to make that succeed. Just one, please, to make that
Okay.
a pass.
And you get to the exit.
Oh, I have to burn a luck?
You jump to the exit.
I do.
Okay. And then
Maybe him jumping to the exit will save both of you.
okay. And you're getting ready to go through the door.
I'm
That'll be your next one.
I'm going to like purposefully wait
Okay.
as long as I can, but
Wait, no, it might... you might be able to get Ludmilla. I told you to try and get Ludmilla.
He did say
He
that.
needs one more move action.
I know.
Either way.
I'm just saying, I specifically told you not to wait. So, don't feel like you're...
Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and do our dexes again. All
I
three.
didn't get a turn.
Right,
You
'cause
lost your
turn is
movement. All your movements went away. Okay.
But only for that one turn.
16.
boy.
Extreme.
Oh my god.
hard.
Success.
It's easy to get an extreme when it's 95.
I know.
Like, it's
Yes,
not- Okay.
it is.
Here come
You
the
wanna borrow a
cat
cat instead of
attacks.
dice?
No.
Here
No,
come.
because even if he got
Here
an
they
extreme,
come,
he'd
ready?
still go first.
What are you doing? First one coming at you with their teeth.
Man, I really wish, because you got extremes and fails, and that's all you got last time. So I don't know what is more realistic to win.
Dodges break ties. And I
Yes.
don't think.
But my dodge is worse than my fight back.
But how much worse?
20. 20 worse.
I would fight back.
Tyler, you're better at statistics than I am. What should I do?
Because the advantage of fighting back is you get to hurt them.
Yes.
Right.
But like, even if you kill one of them, I don't think that's going to make a big difference.
Alright, I'll dodge.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Success.
Extreme.
How much would you have to burn to
That's
make it
10.
extreme? No, how much luck would you have to burn to make your
good
dodge
question.
an extreme?
I would have to burn... I was at 37, so I'd have to burn 25.
Oh, right. Don't do that. Because remember, one of the rules is if you die instead, you could burn all your luck if you have at least 30 and live.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but I'll live one strike.
But you don't know what's
No,
gonna
no, no,
happen
no.
when he go in the future. Like you don't know.
Yeah, but also it can be.
Wouldn't it be better to burn 25 and not go down?
Yeah, but then
But,
you
I
have
mean,
to
they
take
got
5
th-
more
yeah.
hit cats.
Well, 4 more and then the
4 more
beating.
hit cats and then the big one.
Maybe they'll.
Okay,
oh,
but
they
I'll
won't
still
leave
be
your
above
body alone.
30.
It's up to you. What do you want to do?
Yeah, it's up to you.
So, wait, I'll still be able to do that if another attack hits me, right?
Yeah.
As long as
Yeah.
you have 30, yes.
You have to have at least 30 is
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to burn 25 to succeed.
Okay,
I'm at
you're able to
35.
successfully dodge that one. The next one comes at you with its paw.
Dodge. Success.
Fail.
Okay.
Third one comes at you with its teeth.
Fail.
Fail.
the thing. Oh.
Fourth one comes at you with its teeth.
Fail.
Fail.
Oh!
The fifth one comes at you.
Fail!
Pass.
Wait, but I can burn 8 luck to get a pass.
Do it.
Yeah.
And this is the last attack, right?
This is the last attack. There's a beam, right?
Yeah,
One of
the
them has
beam
it.
one.
But that won't hurt you.
Okay. And then Okay. Now I'm below 30.
Okay.
Okay.
But I think that's still better than
Roll
burning
your
all of
luck to see if the beam hits you. As
Oh,
opposed
and
to
my luck
shooting
is
it.
now
Yeah.
Garbo.
Passes.
Really? So you don't.
Logan
it
also
misses
needs
you.
to roll
It flies
upgrade.
past you and misses. Yeah, go roll your luck to see. if it
I
hits
rolled a
you.
natural 5.
Okay, it
Nice.
flies past you. Okay.
Mr. Bucky over here.
So you have one movement.
I have 85 luck.
You're first.
Are you sure you don't want me to wait?
Go through them!
Alright! 3 times and I get mad at the FCC.
Okay.
I walk through the portal.
Okay. You fall, landing on the study floor, almost as if you like fell back into yourself. You wake up and you look at your body. Everything seems fine, and you can still smell that kind of flowery scent. You look over and you see Joe passed out next to you, almost as if he's dreaming.
Wake him up!
And it sounds like it hurts.
I slap him.
Okay, as you're slapping him awake, you suddenly fall back into your body.
Yes.
And all of the... As you fall back into your body, because you weren't able to get it through the exit, you feel yourself, like, you feel pain. And you see that bruises start to appear on you, and you have some blood. But it's not all the damage you took before. You've only lost 8 hit points.
Some reason it didn't even occur to me that was a dreamscape.
I had the inkling that it might be, but
I knew it was the
it's like,
dream
what do we
world,
do?
but I just assumed that, you die in the dream, you die in real life.
That's a good assumption,
Yeah.
but...
Oh my god.
you
I mean,
probably
obviously
could've
it's
just
Hill
killed you.
too.
So, do I have all my clothes and items back
Yep,
with?
all your stuff's on you. You guys are normal. But
I touched the
that
bookcase.
one boy did not come back. So
Yes.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it's a safe assumption. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god.
now you guys can talk about
Remember,
it.
you also don't die at 0 hit points.
Oh, you guys turn and you see in the doorway is this small boy with the little street urchin hat holding a telegram, and he's like,
Well, he just saw him wake up, technically.
yeah. He probably saw him like get up and start smacking him, and he's like,
If you don't want the same boy, give me the message.
Yeah, all the damage you took was just from your slaps.
and the
You're like, it must have been from the cats, and you're like, uh-huh.
and the message reads, what does your message say?
We didn't
Oh,
find
oh.
anything at the offices.
Or the
We're-
dentist.
Offices.
Yeah. Stop.
Offices stop or dentist stop.
We are heading back to the club. Stop. Come find us when you're done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there nothing in the ceiling?
No, you don't see anything.
There's
You
a
guys
trap in
can look around if you would like.
Yes. We didn't come all this way just to.
Wait. Oh my god, I just realized something. The boy wasn't trying to run away, I bet.
No.
He
He wasn't.
legitimately
He was
was
legit going into the office.
Yeah.
And then he just died.
Oh no!
Oh, I realized that
This is
immediately.
why the study has to
Oh.
be kept open for those cats.
He was like, oh, I shouldn't mess with these guys. Let me go in there and help them out. And it's like,
Oh,
thank
no.
you. And then he's like, oh, I died.
Yeah, really bad escape plan if your escape plan involves running past hungry space leopards.
And here's the thing. I offered for him to just leave. And he was like, oh no, I'll help. And it's like, all right, cool.
This is what job dedication gets you in today's
Yeah.
market.
Yeah.
Man,
Fun
let
bar
this be a
music.
lesson. Don't die for your business.
I mean, you had no idea.
I checked
Okay.
the bookcase.
Yes. So now
Wait, no.
let's look.
If you go near
the
that bookcase, I'm
bookcase.
diving out the door.
Are you guys gonna search the study now?
Yes.
Okay. So where are you searching?
You don't need to look for trapdoors anymore.
Anywhere besides the bookcase.
All right. So are you looking in the desk?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So as
You
you're
get pulled into a different.
I assume you guys are going through the papers, opening things, looking pretty smartly. You guys do find letters from Leopold Fontanelli, and it is Handout Past Lives 3.
Hand out Past Lives
3A?
3.
It's all of them. You find all of them. So you can start with 3A.
And then as you read it out loud, do the next one, right?
Yep. So, March
Oh,
25th,
that's cool.
1934. My Lord Fetnorus, it is with great honor that I send you this Latin fragment of the Phacotic text. The owner, one Leonel Montoya Jimenez of Alcantara, Spain, parted with it dearly, but I was certain it held the secret of the crystals of Nafcon. Soon you'll be able to create a new shoe stone to find others like yourself, vessels with bloodlines pure enough to host your countrymen. While I am in Europe, I hope to uncover other fragments of the ancient wisdom before I must return. Your obedient servant, Leopold Fontanelli. 3B, May 11th, 1934. My liege, I apologize that I have had so little good fortune in finding more fragments of the Phacotic texts.
Narcotic.
I don't know how to say that. Oh, I thought it was an H. Narcotic texts. So much knowledge has been lost over the eons. The 15th century Narcotic manuscript you have is sorely lacking, but it remains the best source, though even that pales in comparison to the one you consult in dreams. I still marvel at my own visit to that lingering shadow of Lomar, when I had the honor of witnessing you use the fabled heart of dreams to rescue the seeds of that poppy, long extinct in the waking world, as well as acquire a sacred cat from many ringed Cycronosh to guard your treasures. Your humble advisor, Leopold Fontanelli.
Oh, yeah, Leslie.
And then C, April 16th, 1935. Master, success, I have uncovered an entrance into the inner world, not far from here. My theory was correct. There must be numerous paths into the vast deeps below us. The myths of the Red Indians, confused and primitive as they are, hinted at a racial memory of a time when they lived below the surface. Why mount an expedition to the impenetrable North Pole or the formidable Himalayas? Certainly the hidden civilizations of Hyperborea or Argati would be a great prize, but for all the expense, are the Nazis any closer to seizing either? Even the sanctuaries of the Lemurians and other refugees from lost lands rumored to exist under the Grand Tetons or Mount Shasta are far enough away to ignore when we have an entrance in our proverbial backyard. After all, if forbidden Yan Ho truly lies hidden between the poles, any path down might equally take us there. I am already making the arrangements for our trip on May 3rd to the Sagardis for ourselves, your transplanted countrymen, and some assistance from the League. With boundless anticipation, Leopold Fontanelli. Shub, unfortunate name.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shub, unfortunate name.
Are we not allowed to say its name?
I don't want to.
Okay.
I feel like
fair.
it's
I just have...
rude.
More
Yeah.
like when we see the name, it doesn't make sense, so we can't really pronounce it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it kind of moves on the page.
So that is what you find.
Can we say Arnold's last name?
You also find a sheet of lined paper, which is Handout Past Lives 4, which has it's a handwritten list of names, including Brendan Sterling's, each of which have been crossed out. A single word in a strange language is written beside each, though it is unfamiliar to you.
Brandon Sterling is on.
You may use a Cthulhu Mythos roll to see if you are able to tell what kind of language this is.
I would love to do such a thing.
I'm still very anxious for them.
I don't suppose I could Nope, can't even do that. So that's a fail for me.
Okay? You're like, this does not make any sense
This
to
is
me.
weird, I don't know. Crackpot doctors.
You also see the sheet of lined paper, and there's a long papyrus scroll attached between two wooden rollers that is written in Latin. Do either of you have Latin?
No.
I speak the language of love.
Is it a very thick scroll?
It's pretty thick, but if you had Latin, you could easily read it. It's not, like, complicated to read.
Latin.
You do know that there are many people in the Open Mind group who translate often for, just for fun, translating old books, scrolls, things like
I
that.
go
I
ahead.
feel like with just knowing anything about like science or history, you'd be able to recognize Latin even if you can't understand it.
You have to have a certain skill to recognize it.
Really?
Mhm.
Oh,
In order to recognize it, you have to have a 20% in Latin skill.
wow.
It is a dead language.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but I mean, if someone said like,
Are any of you going over and you're not going to the bookcase? You looked at the desk.
no. Now here's the thing. We've looked over this whole room. When you touched that bookcase, we were put into a coma and almost died the space panthers. Here's what I'm thinking. One of us step out of the room, the other person check out the bookcase. If you fall asleep again, I will run in and slap your face a lot.
Well,
You're not dead.
I know.
1. We. 2. Yeah, why not?
See?
I have a reason why not, but I'm not there.
Alright, I'm going to step out of the room.
Okay.
And I'll close the door for good measure.
Okay.
And I'm just going to press my ear up to it.
Okay. And you're gonna go up to the bookcase?
No, here's exactly what I do. Is I see that you close the door, and the door is like a completely opaque door. You cannot see through it, correct?
Yeah.
I literally stomp my boots softer and softer so it sounds like I get away. Rummage some stuff on the desk and make it sound like I'm looking in the bookcase.
Okay.
And then come back and knock back on the door and say, yeah, didn't work.
Alright, good to know.
Yeah,
At least
weird.
we checked.
Yeah.
Okay.
For all we know, there could have been some like ancient tome of Tep's Secrets of Arcane Mastery or something.
No, just a lot of stuff by Robert Frost, weirdly enough.
Is Robert Frost alive yet?
What do you mean yet?
He's popular right now.
Oops.
Okay. So you guys are leaving, and I assume you guys go back to meet with the others.
Can I look at the spines of the books at least before we go? I'm not going to touch anything.
Yeah. So you walk up to the bookcase, and you see that there's a number of reference and history books. There's also a shelf of a lot of like esoteric books. A lot of them dominated by Leopold Fontanelli. So like his books are there. Personalized to Milord Fetnoris.
And are you sure these ones that are personalized to Milord Fetnoris ain't nothing special?
I mean, we already know that there's a connection between the two people.
Well, yeah, but there's a whole book here.
Read whatever you'd like.
You also see that one of them is a copy of narcotic manuscripts.
Hey, this is what he was talking about in the letter.
Yes.
And you thought this wasn't important?
My dear sir, I do believe theft is not exactly on my range of skills.
Death.
Look here, Artie. How about you look the other way then, and I'll take care of this.
Gladly.
Leave the room.
Yeah, I leave the room.
And I will take the narcotic manuscripts.
Okay.
Does anything happen to F my day up?
No. You grab them off the book.
Alright, and I'll also take the books by Leopold.
Okay. So you kind of grab all of those books.
You can put that in the...
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
put books written by Leopold Fontanelli and then the narcotic manuscripts.
P-N.
Yep.
A-K-O-T-I-C. That's basically like a different version of the Necronomicon.
Yeah.
But not the Necronomnomnomicon, because we didn't grab the cooking version.
We have that.
Okay.
I swear, Artie. I thought you were family material.
Let's just say people change with age.
Okay.
Well, still, you helped me out of a tight spot there, so if you ever need a favor, you have one.
I'll call to collect.
You guys get back to the Open Mind Club, and you see...
Oh, wait. Is that cat around?
was not there.
Alright.
You get back to the Open Mind Club, and you see Camilla and Charles sitting down, having a drink, kind of chatting. And you guys turn, and you can already tell that they both have this kind of like wide-eyed, uncomfortable look on their faces.
I assume my connection with them was like subconscious, and I didn't
Yeah.
even like
Probably didn't even realize.
Yeah.
And you also see that Babyface looks a little bruised. A little bruised, a little beat up.
Did you get in
Oh,
a
what happened?
fight?
Some space leopards tried to make me their supper.
Space leopard?
Space leopard?
You know, cats from the stars.
Sure, buddy.
Did you?
Sure, buddy. Here,
Did you go get some opium?
let me get some a medical kit for you.
I don't mess with that stuff, and you know it, Camilla.
That's why I'm very
I'm gonna try a
concerned
first aid
right
check
now.
on him.
Okay.
Hey, I passed. You get D4 hit points.
Wow, that never happens.
Can I check it off?
Go ahead,
You
guys,
get D4
and
hit points.
tell
I've known
of
so
what you all
garbage.
found. Concur with
3.
each other.
Yeah.
Concur.
Confer.
So let me tell you this, right? We go to the hypnotist office, his modus operandi, so to speak. We see a
Not what
basic.
that means, but alright. I say that in character.
Oh, I didn't know you were a linguist professor there.
Well, he doesn't know Latin. Who would know a dead language?
Anyway, nice kid working the counter. Kid decides that he's going to help us with our investigation out of the goodness of his heart. Really swell guy. Goes into a back room. We don't see him for a couple minutes. Now we realize that he's gone. We think, of course, that he's hidden in a raw ten-tailed run, gone up to warn the hypnotist or something like that, right? So we step in to try and find him. Boom! Just like that. We are pulled into the infinite expanse of the uncaring void of space. Now,
You hit Ari's face. Camilla's like,
here we are,
I was
in
very
nothing but
concerned.
cheesecloth robes. We wake up on these floating hunks of rock, and what do we see? We see an army of mutilated space panthers. And they come chasing after us. They're trying to eat our flesh, they're trying to pick our bones, they're shooting laser beams at us. And I tell you, it's madness. But Outta here was a wizard. His powers must have been amplified in the void of space or something, because he's pulling full-blown meteorites to us with his mind, making sure that we get onto them and we can escape those panthers. He's pushing us left, right, and center, getting us out of their reach for the beginning. Then they catch up to us. Those space panthers were
Like a
tearing
cigar.
me limb from limb. The teeth sank into my flesh. I felt it as real as the time I got cut by a knife when I was in a particularly heated business discussion. And I tell you, it wasn't pleasant. I thought for sure that I was done for. They had all surrounded me, and I knew that Adi had made it to the exit, and I knew that Adi was going to take good care of Lulu so that I could go to the other side with some peace of mind. Next thing I know, I'm awake in my body in the study. Adi here made it out and woken me up and saved me from being eaten by the space panthers. The young boy who went in there to help us out, not so lucky, unfortunately. He got eaten by the panthers and he never came back out. Body is gone. Anyway, as a result, we found out that Leopold Fontanelli is actually working for someone else. Here are the letters, haphazardly scattered them across.
I don't know why, but I believe you about all the space panthers. It's like I had some connection.
Well, yeah,
And-
you told me this really dumb thing to move an entire planet, but who could move a planet?
Anyways, I moved the planet.
I pull out the manuscripts, and here are the narcotic manuscripts. Now, the whole thing is in some sort of gobbledygook.
Wait, is the narcotic manuscripts in a different language?
the
scroll
narcotic
was.
manuscript is not in a gobbledygook.
Oh.
And the books by Leopold Fontanelli are in English.
Oh, okay.
It's just the Latin scroll that I
The
stole.
scroll.
Well,
Which
in that case,
Ari would probably really want that.
The Latin scroll or the book?
Probably both.
Well, I can't read the Latin scroll, but once we get it translated, yes, I can read this book in half the time it would take a normal person. though.
You're a bookie too.
Yeah.
well, yeah, then
I'm
here you
super
go,
into
Miss
that.
Camilla. But hey, fair warning,
And in
I think there's something evil.
so
It sounds like it.
in Pulp Cthulhu, it's actually really easy to learn spells versus regular Cthulhu. You don't usually, but it's up to your discretion depending on how powerful the spell is. Usually, you just need to do an initial reading, which takes you half the amount of time, and then D6 hours, and you can learn the spell. And you get After doing the initial reading, you get to see what list of the spells you can learn, and then you can spend d6 hours to learn the spell, and you just learn it.
So if we spec her correctly, she can become our white mage.
There's not white mages included, though.
Okay.
I want to read this book.
Which
Or at
one?
least
Which
start.
one do you want to read?
The
Narcotic
narcotics
manuscripts.
manuscript.
No.
That one you need to find someone who can translate it.
I thought you said that one was English.
That one's Latin.
No, the scroll was Latin, you said.
The narcotics. It's the narcotics. Oh, the narcotic scroll. The other one. Yeah. Sorry. They both have narcotic in their name.
Oh,
and so I was
oh.
like, the narcotic one.
What should we call
If
the
somebody
scroll?
wants to go find someone
It's
to
the
translate
ancient
this,
Roman narcotic scroll.
Well, I'm
Oh, okay.
reading,
You're in the open mind group. You can
It's a
find
narcotic
someone to-
manuscript,
Yeah,
might
but
be in
I-
the other book.
reading
It
this
is.
book
Okay, yeah,
picture
'cause
the
it's a
manuscript
slow
is
one.
in
really quickly.
this one.
Okay.
Fair enough. Now look, it was a
So you should
harrowing-
probably write that in your... Sorry, you should write that in your tomes list.
And I'll take the narcotic manuscripts out of my tomes list.
Okay.
It was a
Do you want me to
harrowing...
tell you the names of the books you have?
Oh, are they all Mythos tomes?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I think you can only read one at a time.
Let's
They're
start.
not all.
Just-
Some
I'm
of
going
them.
to the John.
Yeah. There's ancient Roman narcotic scroll.
Which we didn't
That
have to
one is
translate.
an easy read,
But it's Latin.
but it's in Latin. Then there's The Quest for the Aryan Eden, Reclaiming Our Hidden Heritage by Leopold Fontanelli.
I'll take that. I'll take that one if you're gonna
Yeah,
read the.
exactly.
Okay.
The Quest for the Aryan Eden.
That doesn't sound racist.
Aryan like
A-R-Y-A-N.
So Nazi
Yeah.
paraphernalia.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Aaron, sorry, what?
Eden.
Eden?
E-D-E-N.
Oh, like a garden.
Aryan
Not good.
Eden.
Reclaiming Our Hidden Heritage
Ugh.
by Leopold Fontanelli.
Reclaiming our what heritage?
Hidden.
I'll keep it in mind that this was probably written by a fascist.
Yeah. And then you also have the narcotic
Manuscripts.
manuscripts.
That's the one that I want to start on.
I would start with the scroll.
Well, she
Well,
can't speak Latin, so
I
she'd
can't
have to give
speak
that to
Latin.
a
Oh, that makes
translator.
sense.
So I figured we'd read that while
Yeah.
somebody else
Someone
goes
is
to get
translating.
translated.
How long will it take me to get the initial reading
Yeah.
for
Initial reading.
the racist book?
It doesn't have an initial reading. It just has a study.
Oh, right. Initial reading is.
Yeah.
It says in that book. In this book.
This one?
Yeah.
Go ahead and grab it. While we figure out how to read the tomes and spells, I think this is a good opportunity to go do a quick little break.
Yeah, sure.
We'll go through our inventory. Unfortunately, I forgot to add music. We might be able to do it while the break is on.
We could just
add a fine day because it's
Oh,
there
yeah.
somewhere.
Okay.
But we're gonna take a quick, probably about 10-minute break while we get everything sorted, and we'll see you guys in 10 minutes.
Logan, you really can't say that while we're live.
I promise I will.
All right.
Okay, so
Hi everyone.
okay, so Camilla has the Narcotic manuscripts and the Narcotic
Camera went. It went slightly.
Which one?
That one.
Josh.
Josh,
What's wrong
can you
with
just
it?
lift that camera just a smidge? Oh, it got completely.
Oh, a little bit more.
So you can see the background. You just need to move it
Oh, I
the
see what
computer.
you're saying.
There we
a
go.
little bit more.
Keep moving it. Right there.
Okay. We got you guys. You have the Narcotic manuscript, and you have the
Okay.
Narcotic scroll,
Thank you.
Which we need to find a translator for.
and you have
The racist book.
the racist book,
The Quest for Aryan Eden, Reclaiming Our Hidden Heritage.
written by Leopold
Hyperborea.
Fontanelli. So, you have already completed the initial reading of that, and you know that it's a survey of often contradictory theories concerning lost civilizations, including subterranean ones.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
right.
Good job.
It focuses on locating the ancestral homeland of the so-called Aryan people.
So the Aryan people are actually real, but they are Islamic.
This is not what this one is.
It's Aryan as in like Nazi.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
But
And unlocking
don't.
the power therein, concentrating on the polar regions and referencing various legends of Hyperborea, Thule, and Lomar. The book can be ordered from the Hitherin Press or found in bookstores with esoteric
so it's-
materials.
It's not a rare book. Or
it also
No.
might not be Islamic, it might be Palestinian. You know what? Don't take anything I say here. Look.
At one
you're-
point it might have been Islamic, and at one point it might have been
You
Palestinian.
know what? That's fair. Do research on your own. Please don't listen to me. I am not an
but
expert
also
on this
don't do
subject.
like weird research.
Yeah, don't go down a rabbit hole. You know what? Pretend I didn't say anything.
Okay.
And what
then-
about the narcotic manuscripts?
Those initial readings are going to take like the whole week, so you're not going to be able to get through that.
I will be reading this book. I'm
But
good
it's
at
written
this.
weirdly, right?
Yeah.
That's why it's
And-
taking forever.
Yeah. And you need to find someone to translate the scroll. So
Yes.
who's doing that?
I shall.
Okay.
Can I go with, since my reading only took a couple hours?
We can
It-
assume you guys decided to take a break. You went, got dinner. You know what I mean? You guys
Yeah.
all took a breather. You guys read or are going through your
Or is it-
books.
how late is it, I guess, actually?
Probably not super late. All that happened was you guys went through space.
Yeah, that's it.
Again, that's all that
But when
happened.
you came out of
Yeah.
it was the same time.
Yeah, okay.
So
it's
no
probably
time
been like...
passed?
Not in space.
Oh.
In space, you can't pass the time.
That's true. As soon as you got there, he was already dead and boned and everything.
That's the thing. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Based off of what you told me.
So, Chuck, actually, rather than that, how about you, come help me go to this Forgotten Brotherhood?
I'd rather
If
see
you're
what
already
this...
done with your reading, I mean...
No, I'd rather see what the scroll's all about. The Brotherhood, I feel like, is either something we should all go to together.
I also feel like we got a hint in one of these
Yeah.
letters. It said that they were going May 3rd for Sigurtes? Is that a
What is it?
real place?
In New York, yes.
Oh, so we know where they went.
At least what?
Where
Like a
does
week
it say?
ago. Today's the 8th.
Yeah.
Or
Oh my god, they've been there 5 days.
It's near Woodstock.
that hasn't
Really?
happened for another 30 years.
No, the
The
town of
town-
Woodstock.
There's a town in Woodstock?
Yeah, they named it
That's
after the
not
music
Woodstock
festival.
album.
No, the other way around.
Okay.
Wait, but first, I would like to go with you to check out.
Okay.
Very well.
Okay.
I don't think two people need to go to do that, but I would be personally interested in it.
You're curious.
And I'm happy to have a man that I'm faster than next to me.
Okay. So you guys do find
Guess we come across any
Linner
bears.
Gomesh. And Linner is a librarian who's part of the Open Mind group, and
Oh,
he does
perfect.
speak a lot of different languages, and he would definitely help you guys read through the crystal.
Nice.
Read through the scroll.
Nice.
I was like, the Twilight Zone appeared around my head. I did that. I was like, do. Okay. So the scroll. I always do that, don't I? Okay. And an initial reading only takes probably like a couple minutes, honestly. Like
Okay.
it's a very quick read.
Those little scrolls.
It would take about a week to study it.
Oh, so not even that long to study either.
Mm-hmm.
But do we need to pay him or anything? Or is this part of one of our benefits of being in the club?
A benefit of being in the club. Everyone's very helpful. They want to support you.
Free
They want
reading.
you guys to learn about more things.
Tyler, did you do that while I was away?
I did not.
I
That's
didn't
not
do
my
anything.
handwriting.
Let me see.
What happened?
It says toot.
It just says toot.
Let me see.
Someone's notes. That's not my handwriting.
No, it's my notes. It just says toot.
Is
But
it
that's not my
right
hands.
handwriting?
Did you
I-
remember?
That's you.
Logan.
That's your handwriting.
It looks like my handwriting for sure, but I didn't just write toot.
Maybe you got possessed when you were on Saturn.
It almost looks like
Where,
tool.
when I was where?
On Saturn.
Is that where we were?
I don't know. I just got here.
She does know.
Could I be doing something? Because I don't have any books. Or
Oh my
anything.
god.
To be fair, we didn't go far. We literally
It
They're in the
was
same-
Saturn, because the rock's in the rings.
Well, Neptune has rings too.
She just said Saturn.
Yeah.
though.
And there's a massive asteroid belt between Mars and whatever is after Mars because we can't get there.
Maybe that's what you're doing. You're reading astrology.
Oh no, what I was going to
Astronomy.
ask is
What
so
would you like to do?
as a gang boss, entrepreneur, I do have a couple of underlings. I just want to kind of put some feelers out there for this Forgotten Men Brotherhood of Forgotten Men,
The League of Forgotten
League of Forgotten Brothers
Men. It
in
doesn't
the
say.
hood.
League.
League of Forgotten Brothers in the hood.
League of the Hood.
They're the enemies of the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
But I would-
Fantastic
The
I would,
League
movie.
of Forgotten Men.
I would probably take like 2 or 3 of my guys and just say like, hey, I want you to see what you can find out about these guys. See where they're at. If you hear anything, I want you to come back to me. Do not engage. Let me tell you, they got some weird things that they can do, and I don't want none of your lives on my conscience. Okay?
Okay.
Especially you, Jimmy the Weasel.
Are they all
Animals.
bad? They're all rats and weasels? They're
They're
all
named
like,
after animals.
Whoa,
they all,
The marmot.
those are just normally what you call like people who snitch. So you're like, I got
No.
the
John
rat,
the-
I got the
well-
weasel.
Well, he's also got John the Brutus, John the Judas as
Jimmy
well.
talks a lot.
I've got-
Judas the
I've got-
John.
Judas
I got
the John.
Judas the backstabber because he stabs people in the back.
Okay,
No,
yeah,
but Jimmy
you
the
can-
Weasel is just very good at working his way into things.
Oh, he's
He's
Pete
very
Weasel.
alacrity.
Peter the Betrayer.
Okay, you are able to go and talk to them.
Okay.
And start that. So, let's go through the scroll.
You should have named the rat Remy.
Oh no,
Ah.
because remember, Jimmy the Rat was with another family. They were just asking for my
But
input.
it was Remy the rat. 'cause-
Yeah, and
It's
But-
Ratatouille.
Yeah, they-
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, we gotta stop having so many people named Jimmy in our gang. Like
Simba the lion.
Jimmy, James, Jimothy.
Jiminy the cricket.
Jonathan.
It's time to end this joke
Yeah.
and move on.
We're making jokes while you're looking
I
for
was
the next
waiting
one.
for you.
Oh no, I'm ready.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like the DM needs like an I'm ready button.
Well, if she's flipping through pages, how are we supposed to know?
Alright.
I'm always flipping through pages.
So,
Yeah. So as he quickly reads through and tells you about the scroll, you get the idea that it is about crystals of Nofkin, and something that can help you like access other planes of existence and just a very like. That's the gist of it, really. You'd have to study it to learn more. It does have a spell attached to it. So you'd have to study it to learn that spell.
okay. Could he learn the technique for the spell and then teach it to us? Or could he just translate it to English and
You can
then we
ask
can
him.
Yeah, okay. Can you translate this to English and then we can read the translation?
Sure. It won't take me a super long time. I can
Perfect.
just do it right here.
Perfect.
So he starts writing out the scroll, and it does take him probably about like an hour and a half because writing it is different than
Another
just
magic
saying
point
it.
back.
Oh yes.
And when you guys read it that way, like as it's translated, you're able to see that it claims to be some kind of translation from an Etruscan stone tablet. And it discusses the crystals of Nafcon, which the ancient Lemurians considered sacred. And it goes over details of how to create them.
Create what?
The crystal.
Oh, okay.
The Lemurians used the stones to view distant times, places, and worlds, and they used it to project their psyches, or even those of others, through the stones.
How is Lemurian spelled?
Lomarians. A great race was credited with crafting and truly mastering such projection techniques. And it takes about a week to study this. So if she studied it, it would take Camilla
Like 3 days.
like 3
I
days.
should probably switch things.
Okay. Remember, to learn the spell, you only need to do the initial reading, though.
Yes.
You don't need to do a full study to learn the spell.
Yes. I was just saying if she wanted to study the whole thing.
Also, we don't have music on.
Oh, my bad.
Yes.
Why did I do
I
that?
thought it was quiet.
Because
you
we're in the
should like-
library.
Oh, it says I was
Stuff.
ordering donuts.
Donuts.
Yeah. The donut.
Playing from Nicole's S23 Ultra.
Sorry, everybody.
Nicole,
sorry,
it doxed you.
I know.
Now they know
your
it.
location.
She has an android.
Playing from Nicole's S23 Ultra at the CIA PSYOP facility.
Alright, so who wants to do
Who
that?
wants to learn the spell?
I have terrible power, so it probably shouldn't be me.
If I can, that sounds like something that would be very helpful for my show.
You could do it quickly, but maybe you should... Because we just need the initial reading to get that
Yeah.
spell. This is the outer game, because, like,
Yes,
fucking
you
mechanics.
need the initial reading to get the spell.
But then after someone does the initial reading, you could do the full study.
Yeah. I'm down
Your
for that.
powers, your two powers are both really good, right?
I only have 60 power.
I have
Okay.
75.
I have 60 power.
So
but
yeah,
12
maybe you
magic
should
points.
do the initial
My,
reading for the scroll.
Education is actually my highest.
Okay.
My
My
intelligence
dexterity
is...
is my highest.
So, doing the initial reading, do you get these in the initial reading or only in the study?
So,
Sanity loss and all that.
he would get this first number in Mythos points.
So 0.
Yep.
Aw.
He gets to learn what spells he could learn,
You can learn Create Crystal of Nafcon.
and then it takes him D6 hours to learn it.
3.
I could spend 3 hours.
Learning this spell?
Sure.
Okay. So,
So then under...
what are you guys doing during these 3 hours?
Under
Create Crystal
spells...
of Nafcon.
Spell the Nafcon for him.
Nafcon? Naphkon.
Oh. Thank you.
Nafcon.
NAFCON with the PH. It's like that fat with a PH.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought there was a silent G in it. Like G-N-A...
In
Yeah.
Get
Nafcon.
Nafcon.
Well,
Okay.
silent G.
Yeah.
Like the
Get
P in
Nafcon.
swimming.
The
silent P in swimming.
Did you get your Cthulhu's for reading yours?
Yes.
Okay.
You're supposed to ask, there's no P in swimming, and then I go, there is when I go.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna go there.
Children.
Okay.
Yes.
What are you guys? So you're probably finishing up talking to your group, coming back.
Oh, and I definitely collected
Kenneth.
Lulu and
Hi,
gave her a
Kenneth.
big hug and, you know.
Yeah. Chilled with your little.
I also firmly decided I'm a dog person from now on.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
That's
would...
so funny that you're like, I'm not allergic to cats, and now you're like,
And now I'm like, I wish I was allergic to cats.
what are you doing?
I guess I'm gonna start full reading full studying the Quest of the Aaron Eden.
Okay.
And like, I'm like, is this even worth studying?
Just working on that.
Yeah. How long does it take to study?
10 weeks.
Yeah. It's probably not worth it, but.
Okay.
You got
And then
hair
he's learning the
compliment.
spell.
And you're learning the spell.
I am.
And
Okay.
I'm reading the.
You're just
manuscript.
working on that.
I'm
Initial
working.
reading.
Okay, so I can tell you about the crystals. So to fashion a crystal of Nafcon, you would need to get a large amethyst, which can easily be purchased in New York City. Once created, you can. I would go over how to use the crystal, right?
Yes.
Or, okay. Once created, you may use the crystal with a successful clairvoyance or psychometry.
Psychology. And to first cast the spell, you do have to make a hard power check.
Oof. Well, I could at least try. Would it destroy the amethyst if I were to fail?
What did you say?
If I were to try to create it and fail, would the amethyst be consumed? Would I need to find another?
You might need to get another one.
You can also push the roll.
To cast the spell, it would take about 2 hours, and it would cost 5 power and 1d6 sanity. The spell enchants an amethyst, which should be of at least 60 carats. The crystal focuses the mind, which is primarily of use to psychics. It allows a psychic user to view other times and places more effectively than they could without it, though details remain hazy. Perceiving other worlds in this dimension or on the same planet but between 10,000 and 500,000 years in the past will require a clairvoyance roll. Viewing further than 500,000 years into the past on the same planet, viewing more than a few years in the past of another planet, or simply viewing another dimension will require a hard roll and 1d12 plus 5 magic points. There are often sanity losses for these visions. A human may use a crystal to assist with viewing the future, with the crystal bestowing a bonus die to divination rolls, with the expenditure of 1d8 plus 5 magic points. Keepers, meh.
Shut up! Stop reading this out loud.
In their head. Crystals of Nafcon can be used to draw out and store transplanted psyches, if the transplant is willing. Anyone can access this power, even non-psychics. A crystal can hold any number of psyches this way, but it costs the crystal's owner 1 magic point to store each one. The stored psyche helps guide the crystal's bearer to its proper body. The bearer can then use the crystal to restore the stored psyche to its proper body by using magic. Unless the body is unconscious, in which case it would happen automatically.
I see. So you can use it to like locate people or something.
If you have really, really good power feelings in your head, the strongest of people can use a crystal for seeing the future, tracking down descendants of Lomar, and casting mind exchange between 2 willing participants.
Ooh.
But you have to be really good at it.
Really wish you'd have one of these.
Like
crystals
more
in
than 75
space.
good?
So
Yes.
my opinion is it's probably worth having that spell in your repertoire. Probably not using it yet, especially because it consumes power.
I most certainly would agree. The good news is, I think that such a device, we would at least be able to use the Brotherhood Order's resources to gather everything we would need for it. But perhaps using it right now is not the best idea, please.
I don't even think you have the magic to use it right now.
I don't. If I were to try to use magic, all that would happen was a flag would come out and says
But after
bang.
reading the Latin scrolls, you would realize that this is something that would just come to you based on the knowledge that you have. The crystals of Nafcon described could be used to view the psyches of Brendan Sterling and any of the other victims, which you have the list crossed out. You'd also know that
So
the
maybe it is
crystal
worth
could
it.
hold the psyches of those willingly give up their mind to the crystal.
Ooh.
So you would know you could probably use it to figure out where he is and even to get him. So that may be something
That
to
might be
plan
worth
for later on.
Yeah. What I say then, let me know if you agree or disagree. Buy an amethyst while we're here in New York and we have easy access
Buy
to
a
big
couple?
amethysts.
Yeah.
Maybe buy a couple just in case, yeah.
Crystals in New York City, they're very easily purchased. You just go to any crystal shop. You guys would know it's about $20 for a rough, really poor quality stone, and $50 to $100 for a nice stone. And you know, based on the spell, it needs to be a nice stone. It needs to be about 60 carats.
I have $78 cash.
That's under my spending limit if you need help. You know I'm probably the richest person.
Wait, that's under your spending.
What's your
What's your
spending
spending
limit?
50.
So wait a day and then you can.
And you need $100?
You said 50 to 100.
Yeah, and you said your spending limit is 50?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you'd get like a meat, like they range from 50 to 100 if you want a nicer one. They wouldn't all be $50.
Well, I also have $300 in cash and $30,000 in assets.
You're probably
So,
fine.
You are rich.
Send your
I am.
Dang.
I
Call your
wanted to
thugs
play a
back.
rich character, and I've never played one before, so I've got the dodge.
That was the music.
No, I heard a cat doing the
Yeah.
scratchy.
Oh.
Okay. But I think in the meantime, it's pretty late by now, right? Because we spent some time reading.
Yeah,
and
you guys
talked to
probably the
gang.
club is probably starting to close up for the night.
It's my
Okay.
employees.
Yes, your employees,
So you
your
guys,
gang. You know, like
are
you
you
guys,
guys,
are my
probably
gang, and
ready to go to sleep?
yeah.
I also probably saw to some pressing issues that they may have brought to me.
So
I had them, I did send them that information about Jimmy the Rat that you were kind enough to,
Jimmy the Cricket.
that's better.
Yeah.
You know,
Tyler's
if
like,
it
"It's
turns
my
out that he
talent."
is singing, I think that changing his name to Jimmy the Cricket would make sense.
He's singing because he's telling the enemy gangs they're torturing him, and he's
Well,
singing.
wouldn't you want to call him Jimmy the Canary then?
No, Cricket.
Okay.
Oh no, because you see,
So-
the Cricket references
You
that
guys have
story.
to leave now.
Uh-huh.
What?
Yeah, we'll go home.
That's the DM coming into the
Rest.
game going, you guys have to move on.
So
They're
the
like, "You have
hurt
to get
people,
out."
you actually heal 2 hit points per night's rest.
You guys are.
Yeah.
I made you go outside.
We got a cricket emoji in the chat.
Yeah.
Woo!
Cricket
That's
emojis
why
in
we
the
did
chat.
this. We can end the game now.
And then
Am
don't
I
forget to
frozen,
reset.
Ari?
Oh shoot, you did freeze.
Oh, you did freeze, yeah.
Oh,
Reset your
no.
magic points, Logan. And then don't forget reset your starting sanity for the day.
Yeah.
Who knows how long I've been frozen?
You're good now.
I live another day.
And I think
It's my favorite James Bond movie.
Good.
I live another day.
I don't think it happened for very long. I've been having
That's okay, that's
an eye
fine.
on it.
Based off pure title, Octopussy's my favorite James
Okay,
Bond movie.
let's be for real right now.
Anyway, what are we doing?
What are you
Yeah,
doing?
we're
I'm
gonna.
reading
so-
a book still.
Well, no, we got
No, no,
kicked
no.
out of the club. That's why we're outside now.
No,
I
we
did
went
kick
to bed.
you out. and-
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But we went to. our
You went to
place.
bed. They've just been standing outside the club.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to bed.
You go to your house?
Do I have to read this thing 24/7?
No.
No,
Okay.
no.
Yeah, for 10 straight weeks.
It's casual
Read.
reading throughout that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Okay.
I go to bed.
You know, this was actually a pretty rough day. I think I'm gonna go to one of the nicer bars, a place where I'm known at.
Shoot, you froze again.
Maybe,
I think everyone froze.
Maybe-
Frozen and
No,
really.
everybody
Aw.
else is fine, but yours isn't turning back on.
gonna do a
That's
little
okay.
bit of carousing, gonna blow off some steam, probably blow a lot of cash,
Okay.
making friends, quote unquote.
Okay. Just socializing a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
And I'll probably like have that thing where I take some really pretty dame home, and then like in 2 a.m. in the morning I'm crying because of the stuff that I went through today, and I'm gonna tell her to leave. And look, I'm not a healthy man.
Am I frozen still or am I good?
No, you're
You're
good.
good.
I dropped the FPS a little bit on the other 2 cameras.
Okay. Okay, so you guys all go to sleep. You wake
Yes.
up the next morning, and you probably meet up. I'm assuming that you guys have plans to meet up.
Yes.
And what would you guys? Why don't you guys review what you've learned so far?
So we know that what is it? Brendan Sterling's hypnotist is part of the League of Forgotten Men,
If not,
And-
like a deity.
and well, no, I don't think he's a DD. He's addressing someone in here as master, so
So,
he's under
I
someone.
want you to
These letters
read.
are from Leopold.
Yeah.
Oh, they're from.
So I think that
Oh.
he is.
Yeah,
the
you're right. You're right.
master.
You're right.
No, I was gonna be like.
I got
read them
Leopold and
again.
Fernandez. I got Leopold and Fernandez mixed up. I thought you guys were in Fernandez's office or in
They were
Leopold's
in
office.
Ferdinand Argus's office.
Yes. So, and he probably convinced Brendan to join on this excursion to what sounds like the center of the earth.
Judging from this list and those letters, I think that these names are supposed to be who they actually were in their
Yeah.
past lives.
That was my guess as well. And I think they, like, locked them up in that prison I saw.
That
Now-
sounds about feasible.
Judging from the experience that Adi and I had, I don't think that prison is actually here.
I agree.
It's in on Earth.
They said there is an entrance in
It did look unearthly. Right?
Yeah.
Sagertes.
Sagertes. So maybe we should go there next.
Now, I'm all for that, but I also, I don't know how ready I am to go back there, so maybe we just do some reconnaissance right now.
What do you mean?
Like, we go to Sagertes, see if the portal's there, but maybe we don't jump right in.
What if,
Sagertes is another town. It's gonna be like hours away.
Yeah.
and what did I say?
No, I'm just clarifying that
Okay.
I don't want to go directly into whatever portal it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just saying, let's go to Sagertes.
Yeah.
I think that's reasonable enough.
Did you buy amethysts?
Yes.
How many did you guys buy?
If it's the next day, 1.
Okay. So you can put 1 amethyst.
I will.
You buy another one in Sagertes.
Okay. Are you guys doing anything else here?
The only other thing we could do is about the League of Forgotten Men, and then talk to Ross Seabrook, but I don't know if that'll tell us anything.
I guess while we're here, we might as well. But also, before we leave, I need to find a pet sitter for Lulu. And I'm going to go talk to Melody about that.
Okay. Okay. So you go talk. Melody's probably at her house at this point. So you go talk to Melody.
Hey, Mel. We're still looking into what happened to your husband, and we think we got a lead on it. But we're going to have to do some traveling for it. Could I ask you to watch Lulu while I'm out of town?
Yeah, I can watch Lulu.
Thanks. I'm going to give
And thank
her...
you so much.
Yeah, of course. We gotta watch out for each other here as open-minded members. I'm gonna give her $100
Okay.
and say, make sure you treat her well, and whatever's left over you can use for yourself, okay?
Oh, thank you so much. It's very generous. There are a couple other things you guys could do also before you leave. So do you guys, anyone want to give me an idea roll, or are you guys good to go on heading out to Sagertes?
I'm gonna ask Ollie the Owl, because he stays up so late at night, to keep an eye on Melody's house in case any ne'er-do-wells come by.
Okay.
I would like to do an idea roll.
Okay, to think of if there's anything
Yeah.
else.
No.
Okay.
That's a fail. Does anybody else have
Hold on,
high
I'm-
intelligence?
I'm rereading these.
My education's high. Not my
Same.
intellect.
Hey, here's for working for what we know.
College.
Meanwhile, Tyler's got his thinking cap on, so let's see what he comes up with from that.
He's using his
Do you guys
intelligence.
have any other ideas on where you would like, is there anything else you guys would like to look into before you head out?
Okay, so this guy clearly created the crystals to find others like himself. And this Leopold is in Europe, trying to find more of the narcotic text or similar text.
He was in Europe.
He was in Europe. This is the latest one, though, right? Oh, no, this is the first one. I just read that as May. Might be.
Yeah. None of them are May.
He should be
This
here
one's me.
now.
That one says.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, we could track down Leopold.
Yes.
But wouldn't he be in Sigarda?
He also consults a narcotic text in his dreams.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't say where he is on here, though.
But we know he has been at the Open Mind Group.
Yes.
I mean, the League
Yeah.
of Men.
Forgotten Men.
League of Forgotten Men.
He used to be in the Open Mind Group, but he's
But
now
he
been at the
got
League
kicked
of
out.
Forgotten
Yeah.
Men. So it's possible at either of those locations, people might know more about him.
Yeah, we can ask about him at the Open Mind Group. More about Leopold.
One thing I want to clarify really quick. Is the League of Forgotten Men here, or is it in Sagarda?
It's in New York.
It's in New York.
Implied it's here.
Then I think that we should check out the League of Forgotten Men before we leave.
Okay.
We want to ask around the open mind group first, so we're not walking in danger, and we have a
Yeah.
little more information.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not saying we shouldn't go to the league. I'm just saying we should have a little more info before we do.
Well, you're already at the open mind group.
Yeah.
So you're saying,
It's
let's
already
ask
here.
here, then go.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are able to talk to the same person who translated
Okay.
the scroll for you, and he says, like, I remember Leopold. It's been a really long time since I've seen him. What were you guys? Did you guys have like a question about him, or?
Why do you get kicked out?
Well, he was just picking fights with everybody. He was very aggressive about all of his ideas.
What sort of fights was he picking?
What were his ideas?
Just like, I mean, it was over 2 years ago. He just had a lot of very not popular ideas. He was really into the fascism movement, just really into politics, which the open mind group, we're not super into politics.
We do discourage that.
Yeah, we discourage political talk. And just, he kind of came after people a lot. You know, I actually recently heard that his wife was leaving him.
Oh, do you know what her name is?
I don't remember, but I mean, you could just probably look it up in the phone book.
That's true.
Okay.
I know he lives around here.
Right. Phone books are a thing.
I say we just go talk to him and after we leave. Not
Okay.
right in front of him. We should talk to him.
Well, maybe we start with a visit to the missus.
If we can track her down.
I
Well,
know
let's
how to
go
use a
find
phone
a
book.
phone book.
Alright, so did you guys go look for a phone book?
Yes.
You're really easily able to locate Leopold Fontanelli and his phone number.
Who wants to do the talking?
No address.
You guys could go get an address, it's just not in the phone book.
Bling, 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 bling.
Hello?
Hey, is this the Fontanelli residence?
He's not here, and it's not Fontanelli anymore.
Oh, well, I'm glad to hear that. I was actually looking for the former missus.
Oh, yes, this is Cordelia.
Hey, Cordelia. My name's Joe. I'm from the Open Mind Group. How you doing today?
Are you selling something?
Nah.
Fair question. Fair question.
Honestly, I'm looking to get some information about Leopold, and I'm willing to make it worth your time. I understand that things may have not gone so smoothly, and I'm hoping that you can help me answer a few questions. You think you have time to meet up sometime?
I mean, if you have questions, just come to the house then. I don't know why you're calling me.
Because I figured the fastest way to get the address would be to ask you.
Oh, and then she gives you the address.
All right. We'll see you soon then. Thanks a bunch.
Click. Okay, do you guys head over?
Yeah.
Okay, so you go to the Fontanelli residence, and you see that they live in a lovely 2-story house in a very quiet neighborhood in Garden City on Long Island.
Oh.
The Long Island Motor Parkway was the first roadway created exclusively for automobiles, which is what enticed residents and businesses to that area. So it had the first, like, only cars could go here.
Oh, wow.
And even despite the Depression and the Motor Parkway, the area was having a population boom at this time. So hundreds of houses were being built, and you guys are definitely coming between, like in the middle of the day, so it's just bustling. There's a lot going on. And when you get there, you do see that there's a bunch of like furniture in the front yard, and you see 2 women bringing out like boxes and putting them in a moving truck
I was hoping for a yard sale.
as you guys walk up.
Could I have picked up a bottle of wine on the way?
Yeah, if you guys wanted to stop and get wine.
Just feel like it's appropriate when you're visiting to bring a gift.
Okay. So you guys walk up.
Cordelia, I think we spoke on the phone.
Oh, yeah. And she sets the box down and says, so you were looking for my no-good husband?
Yeah, here, for your time. And I'll hand her the bottle.
Thank you. She turns and hands it to the other girl. and says, "Put this in the car, Marlene."
So yeah, we're looking for your no good husband, but we're also looking for some information on what made him so not good.
Well, he's just a dirtbag. I don't know what else I can tell you. Once upon a time, he was compelling. However, I never really got the whole, ESP thing that he was really into. He was really into just like the mind and mind's eye and just a lot of other things like that. It never really drew me. He also, I just had enough of his behavior. And honestly, he drained my bank account, if I'm being honest. My inheritance, gone. On stupid pursuits.
Worst type of men, leeches.
Mm-hmm. And he wasn't even supposed to leave. He was supposed to take me away this weekend to a very nice, romantic trip. But instead, he said he had to go on some business trip. And it was, like, super important. And he wasn't able to get out of it. So I said, whatever. I'm just leaving then.
He gave you any details about this business trip?
He said it was the most important trip of all. So I should stop complaining about the costs. And after this, we would have nothing to worry about ever again.
Did he ever talk to you about a Ferdinand Argus?
He didn't really talk to me about any friends. He actually topped it off, that whole argument. He topped the whole argument off by telling me that I was lucky to have him as a husband. Ha! Marlene, hurry! She's like yelling back to her sister who's putting things in the car.
So, did he tell you where this business trip was going? Or maybe any pay stubs from plane tickets or train tickets? Or...
No. I don't have anything like that.
Gotcha.
I'm guessing he went on the same trip. I'm guessing he went on the same trip.
When he left for the trip?
I don't know, like a week ago? Earlier this week? I don't...
Like May 3rd?
Left over the weekend.
He would have left later than everyone else.
Because it's May 9th now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The trip was over the weekend,
Oh.
is what Melody told you.
And he still hasn't come back.
Yeah.
I don't suppose your no-good husband would have a study or some such that is left untouched?
Yeah, he has a study.
Do you mind if we look?
I don't know if I really want to let other people go searching through his personal effects. I mean, he may be a no good, but I don't know, you guys.
I sort of swoop in next to her. And I would like to use my charm.
Okay.
And
shoot. You froze again.
Ari, you're on Nicole freezing duty.
I'm trying.
and I say,
Wrong camera.
you doing okay?
It's me.
Oh no.
There you go. You're good.
I'm gonna drop down the FPS.
Nope.
Hopefully that-
Nope.
No?
Nope. We're good.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, you're good.
What are you doing?
I come up to this woman and I say, listen, madam, though your husband may be a rapscallion, he was involved in some very important work. Now, I know a lady as lovely as yourself wishes to be free of such a rapscallion. And by letting us see perhaps some of his personal effects, we may help you be rid of such a monster.
Are you offering... You're offering to buy his stuff?
If what we're looking for is worth the cost, I suppose so.
After all, moving comes with such tremendous expenses. If we can help you to alleviate those, then that's only the good Christian thing to do.
I mean, how much are you offering for his stuff? And I'll see if I consider it.
Such a kind woman. Joe, what would you believe?
Joe, what are we offering?
Joe Moneybags
Babyface.
Babyface. Your last name.
Your last name.
You let us go in there and make a quick appraisal, and I promise you But you will get a very fair offer for whatever it is that he left behind.
I need to know what you're gonna pay to get into the room, though.
I'll pull out. Tell you what. How about we do a appraisal fee of $20
So you'll give me $20?
right now, just to look.
How about you give me add a 0 to the end of that, and then you can just go in.
If I had a 0 to the end of that, then I want carte blanche on anything that we find in there.
So, are you gonna give her the money?
If she agrees to that.
That's like $6,000 today's money.
Money. Go ahead and do. I'll let
we
you
can
choose.
take all his stuff.
Credit rating or persuade.
Credit rating!
Oh no.
Yay.
Hard pass.
Ew.
Okay. Deal.
$200 cash it is. I'm going to need to pull out some of my assets before
Whoa.
we travel anywhere.
Hopefully he actually has valuable things.
Yes, I know.
Right.
You can even for 200. You can take his books, his paper.
His
You
car.
guys are good.
Is paper?
Yes, papers.
Papers.
Is
He's got one paper.
Is Cordelia attractive?
Cordelia is a short, snub-nosed woman in her mid-40s with dark hair set in finger curls.
Alright. Yep.
Ones, like the tiny girls.
You're like,
let's
that's all
check
I
this
needed.
dude.
I walk past her.
Yep.
Okie dokie.
He had a card.
What is this? This is car key.
Is this a first edition Charizard?
Also, I'm sorry, Logan, for taking the charm away. I was trying to add a dice to your charm.
Oh
roll.
no, I was just horrified I'd have to follow through on something.
You're like, money.
But I don't have that.
Okay, so, there is, so you guys walk, she lets you guys just go into the house and says, just look around, you'll be able to find it.
It's probably the only room without stuff moved out of it.
Okay.
Oh, wait. I just realized the music changed.
So
Okay,
you
sorry.
guys are able,
room.
as you kind of walk through the house, you're able to very quickly figure out what Leopold Fontanelli looks like due to just like photographs that are around the home. A lot of images of a portly figure with dark set eyes and a big mustache.
Of course, he has a mustache.
So you guys go in through the
All the
front
children in
room.
this room.
You guys walk in through the front porch, and it's like an open area. You see that there is a dining room to the right. There is a living room to the left. There is a water closet straight ahead, and there is a little staircase to the second floor.
Probably staircase.
Staircase.
Probably.
Okay, you guys go up the stairs. There is a room to your right, to your left, in front of you, and then 2 rooms like this.
And
So
where are the
it's-
emergency exits?
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I would like to say maybe we don't all go in the same room, judged off your story from last time. I'm a little nervous.
Alright, I'll go to door number 2.
We could just peek through in the rooms.
Yep, you can peek in.
Just
Just
take
peek.
a look first.
You peek in, you see that the room to the right is a guest bedroom. The room to the 8 looks like the master bedroom.
To the what?
To the
To
white?
the 8? The room to the left is a master bedroom. You see, sorry. The room straight ahead is another water closet. Then the other room to the right is another guest bedroom, and the room to the 9 to the left is a library.
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 They're probably listed on
She's
the
looking
map.
at a map that
With
numbers
numbers.
off what things are.
I'm gonna tell you where room to the 2 is.
Room to the 2 to the.
Room to the 2 to the 3 to the 4.
All right, library.
Library.
Yep,
it is.
library.
To the library.
You guys walk into the library.
And we all pass out.
Hold on. Actually, I will be staying out in the hallway just because I'm worried about the same thing happening.
I don't think this guy's nearly as impressive though.
Alright,
As-
Chuck, well, you can take that risk.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you have Space Wizard with you.
Okay, as you walk into the library, everyone except Joe, right?
Yeah, and I'm like, the door's still open. I'm looking in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not stepping in yet.
Okay. You see that the bookcases are crammed with occult books of varying quality and condition.
Ooh.
Lots of different things. And some minor mythos tomes.
Ooh.
You see that he has copies of his own books here.
The one I already have.
He also has Adolf Hitler's Mein Kampf.
Mine.
Mein Kampf. I can't talk. Mein Kampf.
I don't need
So
that
we are
book.
confirming
Wait, does
he's a
Mein
Nazi.
Kampf has spells in it?
No.
Oh.
He's also,
I hope
you
not.
can tell just by walking around in the library that he is a meticulous journal keeper, and it's very easy to locate his journals.
Ooh.
Each one covers a year or two of his life since his teenage years. And as you look through the recent ones,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
you find something interesting and handout Past Lives 1.
And by I moved her camera.
Yep, you made me shake. August 3rd, 1933.
Okay, you're good.
I almost turned my rough-looking visitor away, which would have been the greatest mistake of my life. Thank what gods there be that he let slip hints of elder knowledge before I showed him the door. Once I gazed into those wolf-gray eyes, I saw the blazing intellect within.
All right.
He sought me out after hearing me speak in the shabby bookstore about my latest work, because he is in need of my services. He is a man out of time, an old soul from the golden age of Lamar. The world of today is unrecognizable to him, both physically and culturally, having but recently awakened in the charity ward at Bellevue. Even much of his eldritch wisdom is clouded, apparently a result of the great act of will required to traverse the eons and possess the body of Ferdinand Argus.
Oh.
Well then, I shall help him navigate this modern era and restore his strength.
So quick notes. Our Ferdinand Argus is actually like some ancient wizard, super
Yeah.
wizard.
Our battle
And I bet
will be
Ferdinand was a-
legendary.
Ferdinand was probably originally actually a regular hypnotist and probably allowed his mind to be open to whatever this
Whatever.
ancient being
Would make
is.
sense.
Okay.
September 21st, 1934. Since returning from the trip to Europe to acquire materials to restore some of Master's faded knowledge, I have been quite busy with both further research and more conventional but necessary matters to implement our plans. I write from a hotel room in the capital after my meeting with Lee Saracen. Those who think him simply the secretary to that buffoon Senator Windrip dangerously underestimate him. I hope to interest him in providing funding for our own plans, but I fear he is unconvinced. He did share some interesting news. Radio sermonizer Bishop Prong is forming a national cadre, the League of Forgotten Men. Saracen also said Windrip is, next one, Ari,
Okay.
preparing to run for president. I understand the quasi-literate folkiness of Windrip's 0 hour and its pie-in-the-sky promises have proven absurdly popular, so I suppose he has a real chance. February 15th, 1935. I despair of ever shaping the League of Forgotten Men into a proper organization, one which we can use as the vanguard in our war of conquest. Simpletons like Seabrook mire it in orthodox religion and lazy scientism. Nonetheless, I have identified various members of the Brooklyn chapter who will suit our needs well enough, though they must be kept in the dark for now. This is my curse. In America, the paranormal societies lack discipline, and the nationalist groups are too conventional. Sadly, even the Nazis are discarding the occultists who did so much to establish them and their ideology, even banning the Fuel Society. It is clear that we must forge our own path.
Did any of the I don't know if I missed it. Did any of the names match these?
What are the names?
Norbert Blythe, Adelaide Hartley, Margaret DeLacy, Hugo Northridge, obviously not Brendan Sterling, and then Ivy Tinsdale.
Nope.
Yeah, the only name that was mentioned here was
Seabrook.
Seabrook.
And he did not get along with Seabrook?
He thought he was a simpleton. He
Yeah.
thinks he's dumb.
So maybe it is worth
You guys
looking up
also
to Seabrook.
notice the most recent journal is not present. So whatever was written after that is
He
not
probably
there.
has it on him.
On Fontanelli's desk is a stack of books focusing on lost civilizations and hollow earth theories. Paradise Found by Reverend Dr. William F. Warren, Beasts, Men and Gods by Ferdinand Ossendowski, and a second edition of A Journey to the Earth's Interior by Marshall Blucher Gardner.
Are these real books?
Yes.
Okay, so they're not with those terms.
Skimming through these provides enough of a glimpse to understand their somewhat crazed contents. which I assume as a profound reader, you probably
Yes.
immediately look through them.
Oh wait, thing is still up.
It reveals that Eden is under the North Pole's ice. The technologically advanced city of Agartha is beneath Asia, and refugees from Lemuria and Atlantis now live below the Americas. So,
These guys are crazy.
who's
maybe not.
searching
Well.
around in the library?
Yeah.
I am.
You may give me a spot hidden roll.
I think we all are, except maybe not Josh. I mean, Babyface. Spot
Success.
hidden. Yummy, yummy.
You know what?
Can
I'm
I push
going
it?
to use. Oh,
I'm gonna if I can push it, I'm gonna be a bit messy with my search.
I'm gonna use 1 point of luck to make it a hard pass.
You can't really push it
No? Okay.
in this situation, and Ari succeeded.
Okay.
I am hard passing.
So you just find the scrap of paper on the floor.
I found a paper.
Because you could push it, but
Is
it's
It's fine.
It's
Hand
just
out
the same
too?
paper. Yes. A scrap of paper that looks like has fallen beneath the desk drawers and been forgotten. It says book travel for Argus to Sagar. And it's all scribbled.
Is Saga a place?
That's the
Sagartes!
Sagartes.
It's cut off.
Hmm.
Ooh.
So, yeah, we were right. He went to Securities. You said there were minor mythos tomes?
None with names at this moment.
Oh, okay.
But yes, you can just say you collect the books from his office.
Mythos books. Shall
Okay.
I write them down? Do you want to write them down?
You can write them down. You're the
I
bookie.
shall.
Okay.
I'm the bookie.
Is there anything of value that we could use to get Babyface some money back?
The books, I guess.
The books?
No, we need to get him some money.
Well, the mythos books we don't want to
We're
sell.
keeping
Right.
those. But
But the
everything
other
else.
books. Mein Kampf.
So is there a bookman's around?
Where is the Bookman's?
I mean, they're all occult books, so we can go to any
Occult store.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um.
Do you guys talk to each other?
So it looks like he did go to
Sagar.
Sagartis.
Sagartes. I don't know if we're saying this right.
But we probably should check out the Seabrook guy too.
Yeah.
Just
And there is still the Brooklyn chapter that we can look into.
You also learned something about Ferdinand Argus.
yes.
He's a man out of time.
Well, yeah. His mind is out of time.
Yeah.
His body's from our time.
I wonder if we may be able to get in contact with his mind.
Wonder if you could trap his psyche
I don't know if
in
we
one
want
of those
to.
one of those crystals that you can make.
Yeah, probably.
Entirely possible.
I don't know if we want to though.
Okay.
We were thinking talking to Seabrook since he mentioned that in his.
I
notes.
agree.
Alright, so you guys are gonna go to the League of Forgotten Men?
Is it Seabrook is part of them still?
Yeah.
Okay.
As far as we can tell.
Yeah.
To the league.
To
That's the
league.
information you have.
Did you want to take any of the books to try to sell to make some money back? The occult books.
To occult bookman.
Would I know if they're worth anything?
You would not.
Can I do an appraise check?
You can try. What's your mythos? Or your occult?
Well, we don't want to do the Cthulhu Mythos books.
Oh,
we want to
Just
do
the other
the
books.
occult.
I have a 63 in occult. Would I be able to help out?
You can assist. Because you just know, if they're worth... Because they're kind of weird books. They're
Rather
not
than that, then I would just say, are these worth anything?
Yes.
What'd you roll?
A 7. Can I mark occult?
No.
Dang it.
Would
Extreme.
It,
They're
would an
probably
appraise
not-
check help?
They're probably, really, basic books.
It's the equivalency of what Twilight is to vampirism.
It's Paradise Found, Beasts, Men and Gods, A Journey to the Earth's Interior. Maybe someone at the Open Mind Group would buy them, but you're also in the midst of the Depression, so,
Yeah.
Could probably sell them for burning.
Honestly, I feel like the information that we got is worth it.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Okay.
To the league.
Nicole, not to interrupt, just so they don't sit out there. Have they arrived?
Oh my god, I forgot I ordered donuts. I forgot I ordered donuts.
So if the cat's outside, don't eat them.
They got there a while ago.
Oh no.
That's why I wanted to double check.
Yeah, they were here early.
Oh my god.
They did not knock on the door.
No, we had it set up to no contact.
Did someone steal the donuts?
Nope.
Yay! That's never
I
happened.
stole them and left a 20.
Would that be worth it?
No.
Probably not.
No.
Okay. You guys go to the League of Forgotten Men.
Yes.
Asking for seat.
You guys are able to figure out where the League of Forgotten Men is because
But we forgot.
Babyface sent his group to go look into it. So they're able to tell you guys like where the League is.
Jimmy the Weasel, I never had more trustworthy men than you and my crew. Thank you for finding this information.
Okay. So you learn that the local committee meets in a community hall in a Brooklyn neighborhood on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Today is Thursday. Yesterday was Wednesday.
And tomorrow is Friday.
Friday.
Get it.
Friday.
Get copyrighted.
The meetings are open to the public, and they welcome new members. As you guys get in, you see that they have like agendas for their meetings. It's a lot of different men chatting. A couple women who seem to be here with their, boyfriend, fiance, husbands. The business of the meetings looks like it includes a rundown of current local issues, community projects, and some inspirational words from the chief officer, Ross Seabrook.
Hey.
There's also a lot of socializing while munching on donated sandwiches. It looks like they also have like little paper flyers that they pass out to people to go pass out around town.
What do these flyers look like?
They look like this.
Huh.
Your camera's just not working at this point.
It can't happen here.
Just keep trying, are able to see.
Huh. Interesting.
It did freeze right when you showed it, so it's not
Now
convenient.
it's gone.
Okay, it's good. We're doing what we can. I mean, I can't control the weather,
Jackie?
Jackie. But I'm having fun, and we're almost done.
Yeah.
I'm figured one of you guys would talk to Seabrook. I'm going to look around to see if there's any other notes or pamphlets I could find.
Okay. So you're walking around, and you guys are gonna go talk to Seabrook.
I'll probably lead on that.
And Camilla, what are you doing?
Give me that letter,
don't
that diary that Leopold wrote.
I'm
yeah.
sticking with this one, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, I would just bring the others
I
down.
think I brought him down to 15.
Not the FPS.
Oh,
The-
it's gonna change the size.
Okay.
What I'm thinking is I think it's because we're streaming to 2 places.
Maybe.
Can I shut off YouTube? You gotta keep going. I will.